Good evening, everyone, and welcome to action-packed Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Thank you for tuning into our show tonight. We've got a... actually, hang on, let me get the music going, because I like to kind of have that going in the background. I always forget it, and I'm doing it now, so there we go. All right, anyway, so I want to give usual kind of announcements and thank yous and things. So, first of all, thank you to Riot for allowing us to use their music before the game, which we've, say every week, but we appreciate it. It's good music, and there's some rules and stuff in our community about section that details how we're able to do that for free, and we thank Riot for the ability to do that because it's great music. And then secondly, we have Ark & Forge for the music that is playing right now, as well as the stuff they'll be playing, mid-combat, all that atmospheric stuff we have during the actual stream. And they have a great set of tabletop kind of tools and things for making DMing just all that much easier, which I will be transitioning to soon, so that will be fun to kind of, figure out those new tools and everything. But we'll go ahead and go to the full table as we get into the recap from last week. And you'll notice Jason, unfortunately, is not at the table tonight. He's got some friends from out of town, which sounds super fun, from a, I think, remote D&D game. So, neat stuff. But yeah, he's got another purpose, too. So he won't be at the table, but Ward will probably just be, auto-warding it up, if you will.
Autopilot.
Yeah. So, recap from last week.
We went back into the woods, and we went to the Earthen Seal, and we jumped in, and we found a man on an island who can control the island. Turns out he was a dragon, or at least a piece of a dragon that was imprisoned there.
He was
That-
a dragon man.
That dragon body left the Earthen Seal a long time ago, which... apparently there was something else sealed into that, and he left. He seemed very perturbed that the dragon was out. I'm very confused as to what day it is. Very Robin Williams circa Jumanji. What year is it? A little bit of that.
Except wielding a large electrically charged mace.
Which I
Very-
really
yes.
wanted to kill him and take.
Yeah, he flew away too fast.
I mean, if he would have continued being an asshole, I would justify. But outright slaughter, maybe not.
Right.
He did also keep you from falling forever.
Different one, but yes.
That was the more than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy inside the portal
Yes.
that saved us with the island.
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of backtracked a little bit
Angel guy.
before you guys jumped in.
Yeah,
Something
the
else came
angel
out.
guy came out.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the guy in there, and I was like, I mean...
John Angel.
John
Yeah.
Angel.
What was that super weird angel show?
So then
Super
we
weird.
talked to the not dragon, and he was very kind, and we're gonna come back and visit him. But he was able to make Ishara a body and put her soul in it.
With some
So-
assistance from yourselves, naturally.
Huh?
With
Yes.
some assistance from yourselves. You didn't have the
Yeah.
means to do it on its own.
We did. We gave up some magical items to give Ishara a body, and now she has a body, and she's like a real dragon again, and it's great.
And we don't know the consequences of the summoning yet.
Dorgirin did not jump in the hole because he could totally tell it was a trap.
Yep.
Yes.
Especially when he was offered infinite ale and bacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we had a party, and Dorgirin missed it. It was really sad. But
I was about to leave. I just wrote the party off as wiped.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, there you go.
time to go get them all fixed.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then everyone was ejected to head out.
yeah.
Ejectocito.
With a couple items that that the entity known as Plasma gave you guys.
Plasma.
Oh,
And he gave us some information.
and I got a never expiring inspiration.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember
Saying.
why you got it. What did you say?
When there was the two moons, and then we were talking about like Luciana being swallowed up by the big monster. And he's like, it was you mentioned too. It was Select. It's the big moon.
Slenthia, yes.
And you mentioned that she's the big M, and I said no, Luciana's the big M in my heart.
That's right. That's right.
I got rewarded. So.
You spoke your truth.
So that brings us to the game. So as everyone is kind of, I won't say forcefully ejected, but you kind of are thrown through the portal, and as you kind of get towards the edge, the cusp of that earthen seal, you landed back on your feet, and then as everyone was departing from it, the stone and the kind of vines that were originally sealing that space started to kind of slowly reform. You can see it was almost either automatically or potentially just the enchantment itself sealing that extraplanar space back up. And the night now is yours. As that happened, I think it was sometime in the... Sorry. It wasn't in the morning. No, it's about midday. Yeah,
Midday.
you're fine.
Did Ashara go flying off?
Shara's standing there with you.
Oh, hey. You all
Hello.
zombies?
No.
No?
I don't
Well,
think
that's what
so.
zombies would say, wouldn't it?
Nope.
I feel like they would just say,
Or
Oh,
something, yeah.
that's true.
Something
Yeah.
about brains.
Yeah, okay, alright, you pass.
I mean, we're all pretty full. We had this pretty amazing meal just before we left.
Didn't he give us the bag?
Yeah, we
He
have
did.
So,
We can
do you want some
recreate.
bacon, Jordan?
No, he turned down the bacon.
Oh, what kind of bacon? Pig or long pig?
Oh boy.
It's any kind, right?
I
It's
guess
whatever
it's
we
any-
want out of there.
technically any
I don't know how
kind.
the thing works.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
bury it.
alright.
You see a half-elven woman with this kind of like a palish green skin, but like vibrant green hair, kind of coming down her back, and she's wearing this kind of the kind of, it looks like draconic armor. It has that kind of that style to it, but it looks like naturally placed and everything. It's doesn't look like it was formed. It's just kind of like, as best you can tell, almost like it was made for her.
Okay.
So she's naked.
Not exactly naked.
Dorgirin, this is Ashara.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Dorgirin.
You sure? I thought she was in your head.
No, she's real. We gave her a body.
You can get voices in your head bodies?
She's quite powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to do that to yours too, right?
Well, I mean, technically she has a body. It's already on the moon, though.
I mean, she had one too. It's just gone.
I mean, I only ever knew her from Ren, because Ren would talk to her in her head.
Yep.
I mean, that's all we know of your head voice,
Whoa.
lady.
That's true.
Whoa. It's her moon up there, okay?
I mean, you allege that, but I don't see a writ.
This is why you get Ritz, people.
I can claim that moon is mine.
Oh, that's blasphemy.
You could claim it for Kale.
So you got the little K and then you got the big K.
You about to be special, kid.
Oh man.
And Culvers.
So it's midday, so I guess we could start traveling back.
Yeah, I would say it's a little further into the afternoon now.
Okay.
Time you spent like inside that space and everything.
Centralia, right? We're definitely going to Centralia first.
Yes, we've got business in Centralia, and then probably Star Cities.
Oh, Metropolis. We need to go to Metropolis after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
We wanna go to
pecking
that
order of.
What was that
I
one
thought
city
we just wanted to go to Milvaen.
No. See, we want to go.
Oh, right.
You have
You
business.
wanted to
You
go
have
to
business in
Coast Room
Centralia.
a long
Coast
time
Room.
ago.
Yeah, we gotta go to Coast Room. We've got
Yeah.
places to go
Yeah,
that don't
definitely
include Melbourne.
northern part of the continent here, so we need to stay.
Love you.
We should go to the astral plane.
We should. Yes.
I love this. This is great.
Great. Oh.
Is he raging yet?
Just stomping.
You can start like you see like the silvery like light that comes out when I rage. It like covers me. You just like start to like slowly like
shimmer.
kinda, like shimmer and come out.
His eyes are starting to spark.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm just fine.
You're looking a little fluorescent.
Yeah.
Luminescent?
Oh, that's good.
And you got that moon glow.
What's that? I was thinking of Gamers Darkness Rising, if you've seen it. There's a moment where the monk says something just so stupid. It was like, he who stands against the darkness is strong, but he who stands out in darkness is fluorescent. Something like that. DM was like, you get a negative penalty. You get a penalty against your wisdom.
That's amazing.
Great moment. Unfortunately, I'm paraphrasing, so it's not quite spot on. But we should watch that movie at some point. Have a movie night with that one. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
Let's do it. And we can do the OG D&D movie.
Mm-mm.
It's good.
We don't have to.
Don't play.
No, it's fine.
The 80s TV series.
That I
The
haven't seen. I'd be
animated
into that. Anyway, right, sorry.
So, I guess we can start traipsing our way back as far as we can get to Wilderfront. And then make our way down to Milvaen through Inik Taoul. You guys sure you don't want to go to Misty Thicket?
Where's the Misty Thicket?
Oh,
You
just
know
the-
where it is.
Just the best place ever.
Should have never named it that.
It was the gift you didn't know you were going to give
Yeah.
to me.
Apparently. Should just rename it to the Moist Thicket, apparently. Just
Oh.
lean right
That's
into it.
Way better. Yep. Moist. It's moist there.
Wait, yeah.
Shout so, woo, through the forest.
I think we should rename the Gamir wetlands to the Gamir moistlands.
Ah, there we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Very humid and sticky in there.
Yep. It's at the very edge of the Misty Thicket.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. They border up. Yeah.
Might even be the entrance. You
Yeah.
would say.
So, as the party moves along back,
We could probably
Wilderfront.
just leave her. She's got a friend now. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's a dragon, right? I think she can fly.
Yeah, totally.
I can already
Roll.
fly.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine.
Well, there-
she's never
she
had
can-
any accidents
She
flying.
can double fly.
Yeah,
Double fly.
yeah.
Yes.
She's never once had anything bad happen to her when she's flying.
Yeah, well,
so-
I am double
Yeah.
fly now, guys.
Except for that one time when she got hit with a boulder.
and died.
Yeah.
That was one time.
It only takes once to die.
You remember
Yeah,
that other time
well,
when those
I get
when
knocked
the
down.
Goliaths
I get
like
back
shot
up
her
again.
with a ballista?
You're never
Yeah.
gonna keep me
Yeah,
down.
that happened too.
Yeah.
Besides,
so
I'm
there was
Death
that
Lord
one
on me
time where
still.
she tried reading the words of the gods.
Yeah, you do.
Almost fell off her broom.
She was flying that time too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a license?
Nope.
I don't know.
You don't need a license to fly, Tasia.
We should probably work on making that.
It's a
thing.
right. I'm a traveler.
How many hours of flight time you got in that thing?
Probably actually quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of hours, because when we travel, I'm pretty much always flying.
I'm sure the Broom Flyers Union will be
In touch.
very upset with you.
Yeah.
Authorized broom
You're
flight.
not on our list of recipients of a flying broom.
Did your owl get stuck in the mail?
Hmm?
Did your owl you're still waiting on your owl?
An owl?
Yeah. To deliver your license.
Oh, yeah, it got stuck in the store somewhere. I don't know. It's on its way, for sure. Yeah. And we've got my little hut for nighttime.
I'll stay in this form, so I can still fit in there.
Okay, good.
And then you might draw attention not being in that form.
That's true. No dragons here, right?
Oh, well, there's one.
True.
Somewhere.
Not a nice one, but
Not many.
maybe we'll just launch a rebranding campaign, and we'll bring people around to it. I mean, we've already kind of started. The Duke likes you, Inik Taoul, you know.
was actually thinking about maybe putting some roots there
Where?
in Inik Taoul.
That would be so fun, and you'd be protected by a genie, which would be great. I think.
Plus the that one Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Interesting. The,
And you can stay in our house
That we don't use.
that we don't use.
That's all right with you.
We're not using it.
Just make sure that the housekeeping crew doesn't throw away my shrine.
I'll make sure of that.
So actually, I do want to ask about that. If we had to bamf somewhere, would you rather bamf to Inik Taoul or Milvaen? Because that's how that works, right?
Arguably, I could do Centralia too, since there is already a temple to Barlin there.
But have
That's
you
it.
seen it? Do you
I've been
know it?
there.
Okay.
Been there. I don't have like a room there, but since
But
it's
yeah, you could.
already
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say since it's already a temple, I could
Yeah.
use that plate right.
How many temples can you make?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. So, as a group.
Well,
It is the D&D Hearthstone.
Oh, cool. I got
Basically.
one of those.
I mean, we have
Like
an
them.
actual home in Inik Taoul,
We do.
and it's like in the center.
Actually-
Yes. But it will take how long to get from Inik Taoul to Milvaen?
It takes, I think, a week or two's worth of travel, depending on your means of
I mean, we have to
transportation.
go through Inik Taoul.
Oh yeah, we definitely can make it in Inik Taoul. We have a house in Inik Taoul. We also have the inn in Milvaen. So I guess the question is, if we needed to bamf somewhere for some reason, would it be better to bamf to the Duke and the Genie and Ishara, or would it be better to bamf to Milvaen and Corfer?
Inik Taoul.
I think Dorgirin would probably think Milvaen because Corfer's there.
Oh.
I would say Inik Taoul, because it's more centrally located, even though it is in a desert. We would have the support of the Duke and his power of the city. We would also have the support of the herd.
That's true.
Also, the
herd.
entire city is indebted to us.
and the
Also, Minotaurs
not
are from the
Yuan-Ti,
desert.
the rabbit friends.
Click clacks.
Oh, the Tlinkly.
Twinkly.
Yeah.
We're on pretty okay terms with the Twinkly.
Yeah.
that we know of.
We do have a lot of allies around Inik Taoul. It's not a bad place.
Honestly, for me, it's just more central. It just makes more sense.
Yeah.
And it is a week and some change to 2 weeks isn't bad travel to get to Milvaen. It's just not instantaneous. But again, Corfer. So, but it is closer to Corfer.
Which is not a good thing for us
No,
at the present. Because Captain Spooky Face.
not until we take out Shatter, it won't be.
I was gonna say, do we want to go there and deal with them at some point?
Well, that's the Shattered.
Oh.
He's like the cult leader of the humans. Or one of them. I don't think he's on the council. There's a lot of players
I
on
mean,
board.
he's the head of the council.
Yeah. But they
Are aligned.
are
with the
aligned
Shadow.
Now
with
it's
the Shadow.
just
Right.
So he's like a tolerated general. Probably. I don't know.
They're kind of like the cult of the Shattered is kind of treated like an offshoot R&D that's
Yeah.
tolerated because of their eclecticness.
Well, the one guy might be a necromancer, so I don't know.
No, let's kill him.
I don't know where that lands.
Let's kill him. He sounds fun.
It lands him solidly in the bad guy group. It's just what subclass is the bad guy.
But
Right.
we're talking and walking, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Into the woods.
Yeah, depending on how far you want to fast travel between these areas, is the walking and talking. If
Okay.
you wanted to skip Wilderfront entirely, just get right to Inik Taoul,
Okay.
or just get right to Milvaen. Totally
I
fine.
do have a cart.
We
Yeah.
do.
Do we want to see if there's any routes going to Inik Taoul from Clover Hollow or the other?
Yeah, I mean, I guess when we hit Wilderfront, I'll ask my parents if they've got anything that they need to take from Wilderfront to Milvaen.
Gotcha.
And I also let them know all about all the trade routes that are now open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember we did. Yeah. Wait. Oh no, that was before we came back into the woods.
Yeah.
I'll
So they know about the Torrendine Woods being passable, but I don't remember if we told them that like Inik Taoul now has trade with the Flinkly and that the Barrel Fall, new name TBD, is open for trade again and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I'll take the chest of many feats
Okay.
and put it in my regular backpack
All right.
so it can't walk away.
Sure.
Do we know where Workman's daughter went?
Yes, actually, she is in Wilderfront.
I would like to talk to her before we leave.
Okay, sure.
Oh,
You
this
know.
this could only go well.
Bratty kid to bratty kid.
Yeah. So when you talk to your parents, they tell you that, they tell you that they probably don't have a lot of need to speak with the Twinkly right now, or necessarily the herd, but that the path to Pharaohfall is definitely of interest, and they'll reach out to the home office and see if there's any sort of interest in setting up a space down there.
I tell them about the secret things that we, sealed off that should definitely stay sealed off and we shouldn't go into.
Your dad telling them, oh, interesting.
There are monsters down
Home office would be interested in that, though. There's a bit of research to be done about, arcane things and, but obviously areas like that shouldn't be investigated
there.
at all. Sealed
Wasn't
off.
that giant bone monster still down there?
There's something still down there that was not mine.
The one that tried to run away with Dorgir?
Oh no, down here.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about in the
Oh, sorry, I should put up the map.
in the hive.
Yeah, definitely leave the hive alone.
Leave the hive alone for
But
sure.
for really real, leave the hive alone. But other things out there
in the woods, yeah.
should let them, just be researched.
But
Yeah,
down in Fairfall, we know the mayor, so just let him know that you know me,
Oh, okay.
and I'm sure he'll help you out.
His name is Applause.
His name is Claus.
Claws?
Yeah, he's
Kenku.
Eric Kokwa. He's Kenku? I thought he was an Arakokwa.
It's Kenku, right?
I don't know.
Say shit.
Do you guys know Draconic and Elvish?
Between the two of us, yeah. I mean, I speak a little Elvish, and
Because there's
I speak a little
more
Draconic.
than 8,000-year-old sort of a dragon man out in the forest. If you want to go talk to him. He's lonely.
He's really nice. There's an earthen seal in the woods, and it sealed away a dragon. He's like a part of the dragon. He's the good parts of the dragon's soul, but he looks like a dude.
Oh, okay. And he's sealed away then.
He's sealed away because the dragon was sealed away, but then the dragon cleaved himself to satisfy the sealing so that his body could break out. So there's a dragon out there somewhere. I don't know where.
If I did the math correctly, that's the bad parts of the dragon that are out.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You were correct.
And
But
have-
he's been out for 60 years. And no one's seen him, so
So-
I think we're probably fine.
Yeah, if he was going to do something evil, he'd probably be just about ready to do it by now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would 60 years really be much
Yeah,
of
he'd be really thinking about maybe pulling the trigger
to an
on it.
ancient worm?
Yeah, that's true.
It's you know what? You always keep telling me only bite off the battles you can chew, and that's not one we can chew. So let's ignore it.
Yeah, that's what I would prefer too. I appreciate you all getting my daughter out of there, but yeah, don't go after a dragon. Simple.
The bright side is we
What's-
didn't run into the evil parts of the dragon in
Just
the
the
portal.
nice one.
It's true.
Yeah.
But he would appreciate visitors. Just you guys, though. It's not public knowledge type stuff.
Okay.
I don't want him to get overwhelmed or someone to take advantage or maybe try and use him to their ends or whatever. But only you guys are family.
Okay.
He is really smart.
We'll keep
He
a tight
is really
lip on
smart. You can use his knowledge by proxy. Say you found it in a book.
It's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
He likes to research things too, or like tinker with things. So he was really fascinated with guns.
Yeah. Really. Wait.
In a matter of moments, he has an understanding of how storing and making a storing alloy works.
Mm-hmm.
He reads really fast.
Yeah.
It's kind of
does.
impressive.
Okay. Well, that does sound interesting, but that's something we need to keep tight-lipped on.
Not home office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good to know.
I just, he's a person, you know, not a thing to be used.
Right.
Speaking of dragon people,
Hmm.
Mom, Dad,
Yeah. Who's your new friend?
Ishara. She's not new.
Wait. Ishara.
My Ishara.
Pleasure to meet you all.
She wasn't crazy
Been
after all.
some time that Bryn and I have known each other, and it's nice to finally meet you face to face. She kind of goes up for just a handshake, and you see her mom kind of look, smacks her hand, get out of here, and just gives her a big hug. You see a shark just kind of get pulled in, not quite ready. You see your dad just kind of like hop over and give a hug too. It's release time. It's nice to know the enthusiasm doesn't fall far from the tree. And it's good to see you all with my own eyes. As your mom looks, yeah, well, it's nice to know that our daughter doesn't just have a voice in her head, and there's actually a body that we can thank for keeping her in good spirits with a good friend.
Yep. Plasma was able to give her a body
Really?
with our help, but yeah.
Ah, well, that makes more sense to me.
Weren't we just talking about how it was just a voice in her head before?
Metaphysical conversations outside.
Yeah, so I'll go find Pork Bun's daughter, who I totally know what her name is.
Pork Bun's daughter.
Pork Bun's daughter. Gonna have to go back so far.
I have to look too, because too many NPCs names floating around in the whole dome these days. Ah, okay. So, you make your way out to the Western Watch, the tower that is beyond the city wall. The kind of heavy stone 5-story and timber building. The door is currently shut.
The gate is shut. I knock on the door.
You hear a, yeah, can I help you?
Oh, hey! It's Rin.
Hi,
Hi.
do I know you?
If you don't, I'm sure people know of me. Anywho, I'm here to see
Andrea.
insert name. What?
Andrea Creed.
Andrea?
If I got
Adria.
that-
Adria.
Adria Creed.
Oh,
I just
okay.
write down when you say it. I don't ask for clarification.
Yeah, no.
It makes it better.
Okay, and what's your business?
I wanted to check in on a message from her mom.
Okay,
Is she in?
she is.
Can I check in on... Can I talk to her?
I suppose. The door kind of opens up and you see just a kind of, typical kind of station guard standing at the door. So, sure, you can come on in.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep. So you walk in, it's just kind of the first floor is just kind of this like dining meeting area. Some you can see some like closets off the side. You see him kind of just like lead you into it's kind of like general just like a meeting area. Just wait here, I'll run upstairs and grab her down.
Sure thing. Oh, hey, Bobby. Rolf.
See a couple of guards just like talking to us.
Bobby quit like 10 years ago.
Bobby's dead.
Rolf died when he went to go take the.
After a few minutes, you see a familiar Adria Creed walk down. A somewhere between like half-orc and tiefling woman. She comes down. Hey, good to see you again. So, you're checking in on a message from my mom.
Yeah, did you hear back from your mom?
No,
Okay.
otherwise I would have reached out, like we talked about.
Making sure. I was in the area. I thought I'd say hi, check in, you know.
Is that it?
I mean, I guess. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
Okay.
Are you working? Do you want to get a beer?
Yeah, no. I'm working, yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna be in town probably. I mean, it's nighttime, so.
Is everyone just standing behind her, just shaking
No!
their heads?
I'm way by myself.
I'm waiting at the door, shaking my head.
It's like your one friend that went and knocked on the door of the other friend, and everyone else is outside waiting for them to come out and play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Hurry
when's your
up.
shift over? You could come have a beer.
Not until after nightfall, and no, I don't want to have a beer.
Okay. You don't have to be rude about it.
I'm not being rude. I'm stating my needs directly.
I respect that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anywho, we were in the forest, right? And we fought the hag that was in the forest, so she's dead now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so one, there's a hag in the forest.
Was, yes.
Was a hag in the forest.
Yeah.
2,
Mhm.
she's dead.
Yes, and she was controlling the Kritzar Queen, and she's also dead.
Okay. That's actually more meaningful to me.
Could have told you this over a beer, but you know, whatever.
Fair point. I'm a little stressed out right now. I've been just trying to make sure that anything coming from the woods is not making it past our keep.
Well, that should lessen significantly because there's disruption in the ranks. Obviously, they're queenless. But also, the hag was the one that was making them hostile, so they should go back to whatever they were before she stepped in and started taking over shit.
And about how long it's been since that happened?
Oh, long time. Like 16 years.
16 years?
Yeah. No. 6 years. 60.
Is your friend?
60 years.
Is your friend just looking through?
Yes, I'm at the window. I'm at the window, just.
Yeah.
6 0.
Wait, how many fingers do I have?
I would say like maybe 3 fingers and a thumb.
3 0.
So Simpsons hands.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No. A long time.
She just like yells at the window.
60. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So 60 years.
Yeah.
So you're starting to do some math in her head.
Yeah, about that time.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, the dragon that was captured right around that time, a dragon was loosed. Also, just so you know, a bad one.
Yeah.
Not applicable.
I'm just letting her know to. I mean,
Why?
he's been out for like 60 years and he hasn't done anything. But I'm just saying, keep an eye. He's not in the woods.
Mom mentioned that
Okay.
something like that could have happened. Kind of a more bedtime story. It's a fucked up bedtime story.
Yes. Yeah. When the nightmares are real, that's not a good time.
Yeah.
Anywho, so you know that's good news for you. So you know,
Honestly, yes, it is.
keep an eye, but there should be dissension amongst the ranks, and you might be able to reestablish that fort while that happens. So.
Okay, well, in that case, I have a bit more work ahead of me, but it would be for the best and for
My mom and
stabilizing
dad are
the
willing
woods.
to help if you need it.
Probably so. You've seen that, like, Tom and Jim over there are not great, so. They got both. You see the two guys you just addressed earlier, like, hey, come on.
I can tell just by looking at them. So, Anywho, we'll be at the tavern for the night. If you need anything, just wanted to let you know. And if you want to have a beer, cool. If you don't, that's cool too.
Not now. There's some more work to be done, but I'll take a rain check.
Cool.
I appreciate you telling me all this, too.
You bet.
Sorry about the gruffness. It kind of comes with
I get it.
territory.
Job is not easy,
It's not.
so respect.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you get back to it. You're a busy lady.
Yeah. Sears doesn't, like, say anything, just turns around and just starts walking back up the stairs.
I clock the two that she pointed out. You two! Shape it up, man. You're not making her life easy.
Who
Is that
are
your
you?
goal? Do better. And I walk out.
You're like, who was that?
I just wave at him through the window. Or like, wave at them.
I use
Yeah.
prestidigitation to slam the door.
Just extra. Nice. All right.
Yep. That's all.
Okay.
Unless anybody wants to go junk diving again.
What?
Junk
Did I miss
diving
something?
in Peter's. Is it Peter?
At the Triple P?
The
Nope.
Triple P.
It wasn't Peter.
No.
Nope. But you're close.
Peter Trollop? Is that who?
No, the guy at the store with the junk in it.
Oh, right. Right. I see.
Yeah.
We got the feet chest. Also the big stone egg that we're still not sure if whether it was like just like a stone made to be shaped like an egg or if it's
Yeah,
an
could we have
actual
just
egg that
hatched
was
a new body
petrified.
for Ashara, I wonder?
Paul's Pallid Provisions.
Maybe.
There we go.
That one. Polly.
You were given the hint that it was probably dead.
We were given a very strong hint. It was probably dead.
It would not have survived the petrification.
And it'll smell real bad.
How about greater explanation?
It's been dead a long time. Okay.
Maybe we can take it to plasma something. That might know something to do with it.
To whom or where?
A lovely water feature.
Yeah.
Sorry. One of the mics.
So, to Inik Taoul. We sleep.
Inik Taoul?
Okay. So, party makes their way down, through the trade routes and gets to Inik Taoul within probably about a good 4 days. You have the cart, you have broom, and you have a Ashara with you, if anybody actually did want to take a ride. Which I assume one person does in particular.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna at least let somebody get first dibs, but after that, Daruk is down.
Full never-ending story.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like lots of yelling.
Yep. And she
Lots
takes
of-
off like way high too, because she wants to be sure that she's not like easily seen.
Heck yeah.
So you're up there,
Mm-hmm.
wind flowing through your hair, and she's flying much faster than your broom.
Daruk cast Death Ward on Bryn before
Just in case.
He's like, hold on.
That way, if you fall, you won't die. You'll just have a mangled body.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
Butterfly in the sky. Anywho, I fly. Daruk flies.
Hmm. She could carry any of
Fly.
the party.
You fly. You going for a dragon flight?
Do you spice?
You spice? You won't get that reference. You don't watch Google.
I do not.
You want to go for a dragon ride?
I am very okay on the ground.
Basically, yeah, I mean, you can get it from context. Yeah.
They said
Go
a
for
thing.
dragon
Do you catnip?
Oh.
Dornier,
What?
you going for a dragon ride?
No, I'm good.
What? You going for a dragon ride?
Oh, maybe I should just
It's the coolest shit.
face plant the catnip and then go for a ride.
I feel
Is
like
she getting a Milvaen?
We're getting Milvaen in the cart.
yeah, we don't lose your car again.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. It'll take a while on Ashara.
How
as
many
well.
of us could ride on Ashara?
One, maybe two.
Okay.
One ward.
Yeah, true.
Sure, I'll take a ride on Ashara. It's gonna be weird.
Actually, yeah. Let's check that real quick about one thing that. Put on here. Yeah. So you're moving faster than you ever have before. As her flying speed is 80 feet.
Yeah.
So she's got wings. Just a couple loop-de-loops and barrel rolls whenever you guys are up there and everything too.
So how long does it take her to get to Milvaen?
Great.
She's not going to Milvaen. She's going to Inik Taoul.
Yeah.
But she's keeping in line with the cart. She's not going to just leave everybody in the dust for those that are not able to move as quickly as she.
Later, fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. So over the course of the few days
What
of
do
travel,
clouds feel like, Tony?
what do they feel like?
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, like humid wind.
Well,
Yeah.
cold. Humid
Yeah.
wind.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
true.
you made them solid because it's your world.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. Just
Or like fluffy, you know, like
True. We come
Little
across
things
It's
the...
just a
Sit
big
on.
marshmallow.
yeah.
Do they
Cloud
taste
has the
good?
consistency of peace.
Right. Yeah.
Is it like the air giants city in the clouds?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And each one's flavored differently, like a vape.
Nice.
This one's like cotton candy. This one's like apple pie. This one's like cut grass.
I don't like that.
Fresh cut?
Yeah. Which implies that there may be another one.
Stale
Anyway.
cut grass.
Sure. I was going for a different word.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But
Open?
yeah, as everyone continues the travel and everything, you make it to Inik Taoul, and once again, walking in, you see the huge city walls with a steady line of caravans moving in. One that you actually hadn't seen quite as regular as before. But approaching the city, you see the massive waterfalls coming off of the effectively second story, the cliff face of the upper city, the upper esplanade. As on your approach, the city looks good.
I'll ask Ashara how she would like to be introduced ahead of time.
To whom
Well,
specifically?
like the mages and the duke. I'll just introduce you as my friend to everyone else. I don't want everybody to get down. Like, you would make it at 5 feet every, 20 minutes. People wanting to talk to you because you're so cool.
Thank you. I don't think I'm that cool. I think just as your friend for now. Maybe keep the that knowledge close to the cuff, even for your new friends, the mages and even the duke.
Just say you're very knowledgeable in the arcane.
Yes.
You're our friend. You'll be
Yes.
staying in our house.
Perfect.
Great. All right.
I'll keep a tight lip though. I don't want to give away too much, just in case.
It's a good plan. All right. Everybody, mum's the word. She's our arcane friend, Ishara. No. Do you need a new name? Or
A different name.
what would you like to be? What would you like your name to be?
George.
Trogdora.
Rob, yo.
The Mooninator. I don't know. Let's do an anagram.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit different instead. Shaira.
Shair. I like it.
soothsayer, sorcerer. Because they got weird magics that can't be explained.
Ashair or Shair?
Shaira.
Shaira. I like it. It's pretty.
Thank you. But that's a good idea. As I've understood, there are sorceresses of draconic lineage. Even.
Explain a lot of things without having to explain a lot of things.
Oh, not Rin. She's special in a different way.
Correct. We did forget her helmet.
Huh? What did you say?
That tracks.
Just writing down in a notebook. Huh?
Yeah.
Don't forget the name. Shaira.
Shair.
Huh?
Huh? I like it. It's a good plan.
Thank you. So, where to first?
You should also probably think of a backstory because people might ask you where you're from and stuff. Just mull on it. You know, you don't have to come up with too much, but when you're lying, you know because you've been with me there the whole time and you taught me some of it. But like a little spread of truth to every lie makes it way more believable.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm from out of town.
Yeah.
In a land far from here.
Mhm.
Rocky islands.
Yeah.
Amongst in a sea.
Like the Ambergris Isles.
There you go.
All right.
Eternal Shadow.
Not that one. No.
Yes, that one.
Immediate
Yes.
suspicion.
What are you that sounds like a great place. I'm sure everyone from there is totally trustworthy.
Everyone who
You
knows
can't get sunburned.
is like, it's the
On
best
the island
vacation
of Eternal
island,
Shadow.
but we need it to have a bad rep so no one will go there.
It's a really good way
It's
to
true.
have people stop asking questions.
In a bad way.
You didn't say good or bad, it just stops questions.
Ambergris Isles is a good start, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the house. And then we can introduce you to the mages. And I can check in and I can give him this book.
Okay.
Hey, you seen this book?
So, you stop off at the house first. So, as you approach your home base in Inik Taoul, you see it has been pristinely kept, as per your request. And the couple of individuals you have sitting there, no, not sitting there, keeping an eye on things. I know I took notes as to which their, whose names they had, what their names were.
Oh,
But I may have misplaced them.
you're looking for whose name?
Your
Our
housekeepers.
Housekeepers.
Yeah.
No. No
I
idea.
really need
Yeah.
to create a separate
Are
section
they worth remembering?
for names.
Probably.
I know Ward and I met them once because we've been here once.
That's always met them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad. Failing as a DM. I know, man. Wrong. Well, in any
Fire
case.
you.
Yeah, get someone else to do this. I can't take notes. Alright. Well, we'll find them later on. Because I know I have them somewhere. So, as you get up there and everything, Rin kind of, stays kind of just behind you as you approach your homestead. And you do see that it is well maintained. The couple of individuals that were there, I know it was a man and a woman, kind of approach you. You've returned. Well, back to your estate. Was there anything you needed us to get while you were here? And how long is your stay?
Actually, our friend Shaira will be staying here for the indefinite future.
Oh,
This
problem.
is Shaira,
pleasure to meet you. So he
This
kind of gives a
is-
little bow.
Bernard, and Agnes.
There we go.
Oh,
Canon.
you found it?
Nope.
Oh, you're making it
Just
up.
made
Nope,
it up.
but that is going to be it now. Bernard and Agnes.
I'm just imagining that you introduced them as that, but you paid them so much that they don't care.
You
Pretty much.
essentially gave them like a cushy life because I think we're overpaying them and
We
they literally
are
just have to clean a
4
house.
gold
That's it.
pieces.
Yeah, a house that's never dirty because nobody's ever home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty
So,
good, man.
We're
My
paying
name is
4
now
gold
Bernard.
pieces a month and we paid a year in advance.
Yeah.
Where are we at in that year? It's been
Like
6
a
months?
month.
It's no, since the last time you've been in, it has been I think like 2 months.
2 months.
I was gonna say Daruk and
But
Ward
close
were
enough.
there
Oh,
when you
that's
guys paid them
right,
a year
yeah.
in advance, and that was.
I
not
couldn't
that long
remember
ago.
if we got them before or after the time jump. It was after.
After. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 2 months. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you could set her up in the room by mine that's unoccupied, that'd be great. And
absolutely.
yeah, just a little extra food around the house. We're probably not going to be here very long. We have to travel back to Milvaen, but we'll be, in and out. Also, we're going to set aside this room off the corridor here. We know it's empty. Don't mess with the stones.
Okay.
Our friend
We
Daruk here is
we,
very religious.
we may appear in that room at random, just so you know.
Oh, I see.
He's gonna set up a little temple for his god, and
Oh, I understand. That's not a problem.
So,
Would you still want us to tidy up the room if dust and things get in the way, or just leave it
just
untouched entirely?
Stay clear of the circle, but around it, I guess probably.
I don't
Like
want-
wash the windows, sweep the floor, maybe.
No, because I don't want them to like accidentally kick shit. Just leave it alone. It's fine.
One stone.
Yeah.
Just move 3 inches to the left.
Fair, fair. Well, there's nothing else. in the
Somebody
room,
comes
it's
inside, like
just-
somebody teleports in the wall now.
Yeah. Just.
I'm just gonna go.
It's fine. We'll
do
clean
my
it.
thing
We'll
and
clean
see
it when we come
some-
Sure.
in. I'll prestidigitation it when we come in. It's fine.
Okay. Are you sneaking away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Probably would have done it on the way in.
Gotcha. Sure. And so okay. Sure. I will. Sorry, I was being 2 people I was listening to at once.
Sorry.
You're fine. So,
No need to clean it. Will this
Oh,
work?
just-
Is this room okay?
Yeah, I think it
Good
should be
view.
fine.
The
Will 6
north,
people
south,
fit
east,
in the
west,
room
east,
if we
east,
teleport?
it'd be one of those like tight fit ones where like
Okay.
people like squeezing into a space, but it could work.
Okay, that's
Do
fine.
you want one of the bigger rooms?
I mean,
Maybe
we're,
not like the living room.
we'll only teleport in and be there for like 5 seconds.
Could do it on the
What,
roof.
what about the courtyard? Do we have a courtyard?
There's kind of like a small courtyard area on the back. It's not it's more like a patio.
No, okay.
You could probably put it on the roof. The roof is it flat?
There is a roof and it is flat. Yes.
It just sounds like you're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I think tight room works.
Yeah, tight room will be fine.
Okay.
Alright, how many rooms are we down to here?
Let's see. There's one for Ashara now. There's one for the altar.
If Ashara and I have to bunk, we can.
Okay, I was gonna say I think that'd be it, effectively, because there's only. I'm like, granted, it was a nice place, but it was probably like a 6-bedroom kind of thing. So like all the bedrooms are taken. You're now taking up like one of the kind of like side storage areas. There's like the main entryway. There's like a kitchen and a dining room and that kind of thing. But you're kind of running out of space at this point.
So Ashara and I will bunk, and Ward doesn't need a bedroom because he just charges.
He just stands there.
He can have a closet.
Like Bender.
He may still want a room to
Yeah, no, that's fair.
like workshop or
Well,
something,
there
you
isn't
know.
one unless he bunks with somebody.
He can
There
bunk
isn't
with
one
me.
unless he bunks with somebody.
Oh,
Do you want to bunk with him?
Sure.
I was just thinking, like, for the future, or possibly you might want to set up facilities
yeah.
as like a base of operations.
Do we have a basement?
Yes.
Could be his workshop.
What are the zoning laws
Like
here?
Percy's.
Like, can we put an addition on the building?
I believe it should be fine.
Is there any like noise level complaints you have to worry about?
There was actually one for the upper Esplanade, yes.
That makes sense. That tracks.
What kind of permits do we need for a shed?
I don't think you need one.
A he shed?
That's his he shed.
So, wherever you designate your space to be, I will not touch.
Thank you.
I'll go all around it, but never in the area.
Fair enough. So, I'll go in the room. I'll set up stones vaguely in the shape of the symbol of Barland, I suppose. I would assume that I probably collected like a small bottle of rainwater or something. And then somewhere in our travels, I probably would have taken a metal rod or something and struck it with call lightning and keep that in there also.
Cool.
Just as sort of a,
You
piece of
had
the
a
storm.
taser
essentially.
this whole time.
It's properly charged.
I wish that was how it worked, but it's not.
I always wondered why you just carried around that random rod.
That would make a lot of sense as a weapon, though, too. Huh. Anyway.
If it would hold the charge and not like,
Right,
shot
yeah.
the person holding it.
Yeah. Hang on, I got
Pick
this.
it up. It's like a junk shop gift.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him. Wrong side.
Basically, you just stun yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that backfired. Could I even make a wisdom check?
Wisdom check.
Yeah.
Just 20 plus my wisdom or proficiency 2 or
Yeah. I'll give you both, yeah.
10 plus 4, so 14 plus proficiency is what is our 18.
18. Okay. As you're setting up this kind of small shrine area, something doesn't quite feel right. You're setting it up, and you kind of have this shape of like the Barland's like kind of hourglass lightning strike through it. The lightning's ringing true for what you feel is tying you to this space, but the hourglass is not. It feels wrong.
Yep.
Tell me about Barland.
No, so you gotta twist that rock over there like this.
What is he like? What does he do?
Well, he's the Redeemer. We worship him where I'm from because supposedly he kind of led my people to a safe place in the desert.
Well, that's
Sort
kind
of
of him.
a sanctuary. At least that's how the story goes.
Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
He's Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, life in the desert's harsh, and so is most of my tribe until recently, and we're trying to move more toward doing the right thing and actually serving Barland as opposed to just worshiping him.
Ah,
Which is kind of why my brothers and I came here in the first place.
sure. That's cool. You've got brothers?
Yeah.
Older, younger?
One older, one younger.
Okay, middle son, got it. That tracks.
Not sure if that should be a compliment, if that's a compliment or not.
Well, I'm an
but,
only child, so.
So you're also a middle child, technically.
I'm an everything child. I'm the oldest, the youngest, and the middle child.
That makes a lot more sense.
I will remove the hourglass and see if I feel any differently about it at that point.
As you do that, actually, yeah. Something about this feels more right to you now.
Okay.
So he doesn't like time. Or sand.
If he didn't like sand, I don't know why he would have led us to a place in the desert, but
Fair point, fair point.
unless he didn't like us, I don't know. Now I'm starting to question it. I'm not going to think about it too much.
Oh, you
Don't
want some
think about it
sand?
too
I
hard.
got some sand. I got pocket sand.
Pocket sand! Go with what you feel. Go with what you feel.
Yeah, so I'll stick with it with just the lightning bolt, and I'll cast Word of Recall because it says I have to actually cast the spell in the space to set up the sanctuary.
Yep.
Maybe we should test this
How we test it?
tomorrow to make sure that it works.
Like go outside the city.
We probably don't even have to go that far. I mean, we could probably just go, outside
Oh.
and do it.
And then just come back into the room.
Yeah, it'll teleport us into the room.
Okay.
Unless we want to come back here for something, in the near future.
Just
Oh,
don't
I
feel
think
like
it's a good
walking.
idea to test it out. Yeah.
Druk does not give anybody any reason why he feels like he wants to test it out. He just kind of,
We're gonna make a Jessica.
just want to make sure that this works.
Oh no, I get that totally.
Yeah.
I've seen the
I
fly.
don't know how
what
half
your
my stuff
fears
works.
are.
Which
I said I've seen the fly. I know what your fears are.
so,
Okay. Well, I'll take Ishara over to the mages and introduce her to them, and if we can get an audience with the Duke, I'll also introduce her to him, but not like pressing. He's very busy. So if he's like has an evening free, or
Sure.
he's going for a stroll and he wants company.
So how do you? So when you take her over to the mages, she gets kind of a tight lip, but she doesn't really want to reveal too much. So erring on the side of caution, she's gonna say, "I'll just if I don't say anything, then I don't have to worry about any sort of stories. So if I'm just quiet, just kind of give nods." And
That's okay. Just take it all in. You're very observant, so I feel like you'll get the hang of this place very quickly.
smile and nod.
Exactly. Yes.
Smile and nod. boys. Smile and nod.
So you bring
Just the
over to
two?
the. Sorry.
I was saying, just the two of you went?
If you guys want to come, you totally can. You can do research. You all have rings. Membership.
Sure.
You don't have to. I'm just saying I also don't have to go alone.
As
I'm
you
not saying you can't come with.
kind of addressing the group and saying this, you notice that one of your party's missing.
Where'd the cat go? I don't care.
We had a cat?
Was it Ward?
Is it Ward?
He found his purpose.
Holy crap, Ward snuck off!
Nope, nobody's right there. He was just standing really still.
Yes. Oh, God, buddy, you gave us a heart attack there. Whew.
No, he's sleeping.
Sorry.
That's my bad.
Meanwhile, what's the cat doing, though?
Why do you need me? What are you guys doing?
You said you snuck off. I was giving you time to do whatever it is
Oh.
you snuck off to do.
I'm doing me. Y'all do you.
Okay, you don't want anyone to know what you were doing. That's cool.
I believe he went off to see someone.
Oh!
Could be wrong.
Listen, personal life stays personal, all right?
Nice.
Well, makes sense why he was running.
She's probably on a caravan right now. We just missed her.
I mean,
Oh.
at the end of the day, we're ending up in Milvaen, so we'll see.
It's true. It's true. You know what? You do you. Booty call and all. Yeah, so I guess we go to the Mage Guild.
Okay. Get over to the Blue Oasis, and I think actually Daruk and Ward. I don't know if you guys have been here before.
I don't think so.
Okay. So I'll give a kind of somewhat brief description. But as you walk into the Blue Oasis Guild, a place of both arcane research, but also a bit of drinks and relaxation for those that have membership anyway. But as you walk in, it's a two-story sand building, rooftop, seating in several rooms for overnight stays for those that do. The main feature, though, is inside the tavern. There is a fountain that is built in the center of it. This pristine, crystal clear water flowing not down but upwards into what is a rooftop pool that it is feeding and magically kept aloft, preventing from the main floor where there are plenty of books and bookshelves along the outer walls, a couple fireplaces set aside that provides this just really comfortable, warm space. But the rooftop pool, of course, is sealed magically from preventing all the books from being ruined. So, as you walk in, You can definitely see that this is a place of arcane studies. There are a few people, definitely the mage variety, walking around in typical kind of nicer attire, and some wearing arcane robes. And of course, the back wall of the bar has a double-wrapped bar with this big aquarium behind it, where you can see a couple different kind of unusual fish swimming about. Some more tropical, and some potentially more magical in variety. Lionfish that have like this rainbow flowing pattern through them. And in front of it, you see a human bartender who is currently kind of just addressing people as they come in. But you do also note that there's one woman kind of walking about that Rin initially heads towards, who is a female human wizard with this long, straight, salt and pepper hair, golden eyes, brown skin, she's about 5'8", and she's wearing these tan and blue accented mage robes with an off-white shawl draped across her shoulders. As she's walking about, you see her kind of speaking to a couple of the individuals as Rin's moving towards her.
Is it Aristra or Juliana?
It is Aristra.
Aristra.
Yeah. Oh no, I think what you're looking for is more over in that section over there.
Aristra!
Oh, Rin! Good to see you again.
Good to see you!
What brings you back to our establishment? Any sort of new findings that you have for us?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful.
Have we? Also, I wanted to introduce you to a new friend of ours.
3.
3?
No.
Oh, yeah, 3. Well, is Ward with us?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 new friends of ours. This is Ward.
Oh. Warforged.
Yes.
It is an honor to meet you.
He's probably already cleaning stuff, though.
Yeah. He really likes to clean.
He looks. Do you have books on birds? I believe so. Magical or not magical? Ward just kind of looks and looks slightly confused.
I just thought
This is Daru.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. I'm Aristia, the purveyor of this fine establishment.
And this is Shaira.
Ah, Shaina, welcome. And you're welcome to peruse the books, as you are all friends of one of our, I would say, middle-of-the-road patrons.
Shaira herself is pretty adept with the arcane. She'll be staying in our house as we're traveling indefinitely. So if you would ever like to connect, just send a message to her house, and maybe you two could catch up sometime. She's still settling in, taking it all. I've never been to Inik Taoul before, so it's a lot.
Oh,
But-
welcome to the city.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'd be interested to learn what all she has to offer them. But I understand. It is a new place. You'll find your place here. She kind of gives a nod.
So
Yes. What
I
do you
have this book, and I just take her through all the stuff that we found, like the books that stayed together from Hag's Lair, and I tell her about the dragon slash word construct. Is that what it is? Dragon
Yeah.
construct that we fought, and the hag that we fought, and what we learned about the Necrons, and like what's all happening there, and the unholy wretched council, and all of this stuff. And I just kind of like walk her through all of it, and then I show her. I think I already showed her the gun stuff, but anything else that I've come across recently that not the cursed book, but
Ah, okay. She kind of looks. Oh, it's a wealth of information. Some of which we do already have. The Wretched Council we have on file. But you said a dragon golem construct. That's interesting. We don't have
it
anything on that.
was. It looked like this, and I kind of do like a little prestidigitation to show like a little one. Much bigger, obviously, but I mean, think adult dragon sized.
Sure. Not sure if I should be putting that in the construct section or more of the draconic, but we'll find a place for it.
Filing is so hard these days.
It truly is, yes. Especially when the kind of subjects overlap.
Across the
like that.
streams, it's just
Yes.
like mind is blown. Anyway, it's definitely been an eye-opening experience for sure. The hags are definitely tapped into some knowledge that's just next level, and I don't know how they do it. I prefer not to know because it's probably bad, but it's just fascinating.
How much time do you have? I'd love to get some of these notes down and actually put them in our books.
I can hang out for the rest of the day. Everyone else can kind of, do your own thing if you want to, or you can listen to me talk, either or. But don't want to hold you guys hostage. Can Ishara peruse the steps?
As a guest of yours.
I said Shira.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay.
She looks. As a guest of yours, absolutely. That's fine.
If you'd like to look, the catalog is right there, and there's kind of like the directions. I don't feel like you have to stay, but if you want to stay and listen, you totally can.
So you see her just kind of like start to wander and start just like picking out the book, looking through it, and then just puts it back.
Yeah.
Just looking around.
Yeah.
Did she want to join the guild?
I'm not gonna ask her right now.
Fair.
But to Tony, if Ishara would like to join the guild, I would pay for her to join the guild.
Gotcha. We'll talk about that later. So, as you all have the rest of the day, if you have anything you wanted to research here or move on to another place, it's up to you.
So is Shara gonna get a job here in Inik Taoul?
Good.
Gotta pay for her upkeep.
If she wants to. There is no upkeep for anyone else to pay for because I pay for her upkeep. Especially since I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if we took it out of party funds or if I paid for it, but we paid for them for a year in advance, so.
I would
Upkeep
bet
is
large
check.
amounts of money that was out of the group funds
For what?
that we paid for
Four
the
gold
year.
pieces a month.
Their salary.
Yeah.
Salary? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying, I know each of us paid a year for the guild because it was only 12 gold.
Yes. We wanted to pay that in advance too.
Y'all are in the Mages Guild?
We are.
Yeah, man. Got this cool ring.
Yeah, you didn't see us all wearing this
Only
ring.
Yeah, would
one
you
of
like
you
to
is
join?
a mage.
We did
That's
something.
the thing. As long as you have something special
Information, then you
and
can
information.
join. And
If you're
as
special,
long as you
yeah.
bring it back, bring the information back regularly.
Okay. Interesting.
We kind of like collectively, like,
Which gold do I have?
since we're all a part of the same group, I feel like our knowledge, like, when we come as a group, our knowledge kind of gets tallied as a group. Like, okay, just because Vadir didn't tell the things that we learned, he doesn't get docked because he hasn't brought knowledge for a year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Very
if you
stock
want
for
to,
other
know
reasons.
what the dragon looked like, I can tell you what the dragon looked like. I can show you what it looked like.
She already did, but I appreciate it.
I mean, do you want to see the lifelike size version of what it looked like?
I don't think we need
because
to
Adrian-
panic on pages
Just in the middle of the room.
No.
with sound in stereo.
I mean, do you want a ring too?
A ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring?
To be
Didn't
a
it
part
get
of the
upgraded to
guild.
level 2 or no?
It did.
What does it ring do?
Yep.
It-
Well, Bryn was the one that provided the information, so she was the one that got the upgrade.
I did. I got
But
the
we're a
ring.
group. We're a team.
You are, but it's a matter of contributions from the individual.
The stuff that gets contributed is gathered as a group.
No.
So
We killed that hag together, damn it.
You would have never killed it without me.
You wouldn't have killed her without us.
We
I found
would-
others.
We probably
You
would have
wouldn't
been
have
on.
You wouldn't have been
out there.
alive without us.
I would have found other chumps.
it allows you to cast encode thoughts, which is
I
like
might
you can leave a message somewhere.
wander back
It stays there.
and get more gold and go get an intelligence tattoo.
And then if you get level 2,
Okay.
then you can cast Identify. through it.
I had to lose an intelligence, and it's kind of
Oh,
important
and
for
dogs is,
blood
like,
hunters.
weak.
Yep. You don't have any tattoos right now, right? Okay. So yeah, that'd be fun.
And I could get a leg or arm.
Hmm.
Like a super sweet leg sleeve.
There you go. What would it look like though? That's the next thing.
Okay.
It looks smart.
And it's like a
Right.
multi-pass.
Whatever it is, it
ticket
looks
to
smart.
get to,
Fucking smart.
attend.
Wicked
I get to
smart.
go to the mage
Wicked
guild without one of us coming
What?
with you.
Right.
Transparent blue,
Fully
white,
tackle.
and medium blue.
Okay.
But it's like a little signet ring.
Well, like the pattern and all that. It's up to you.
I don't know, waves, oceany.
No.
Drowning a hag.
I was just surprised that all of it.
And you're like, well.
Yeah.
You put it like that. No, we're just dragging her
behind.
behind the boat, going
There
back to
you go,
the.
yeah. It's like the person who gets like
Most of us are what?
just dragged by like a
Hard to do.
speedboat
I
when they're
didn't
like,
know
"Hey,
if
stop!" and you're like,
No.
"What's that? I can't hear you."
Just let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, if you flash
Fun
in
fact,
Inik Taoul,
if
you
you're
might get
skiing
something
or
like,
any kind of
"Oh,
water sport
we'll
and you
give
fall,
good soak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever, you know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
That tells
Also
us
free
you're
passage
not
up and
doing
down the
well.
lift.
Yeah, I did.
That's
Yeah.
why we had to show him to get up there.
I was a
Well,
kid
we
though,
have
so
we have
I don't think I could have held on even if
we
I
have
wanted
housing
to.
there now, so now we can get up there without it.
Oh, that's true too.
If they're going fast enough, you just skate across the top.
It before we lived
Yeah, it was
there,
going a little
it
low.
let us up and down the lift to come up.
It should not have
whenever we
happened in
wanted
the
to.
first place.
The lift doesn't run after dark though.
You get a life jacket,
It's
you're
just-
fine.
Oh.
Yeah, but like,
Like
I was
curfew.
like 7.
For the lower
It's like totally normal.
levels of
Like,
the city.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but when I was 7, I
just
was
people
wee
who live
too.
there.
I was
are up there at night.
still wee. When like,
We're staying
yeah,
over.
we're up there all weekend,
Right.
and
We've got friends
they're just
over.
pulling a little inflatables with like
What if you
4
just
kids
miss
on.
the lift?
well, that's an
Like if you're up
inflatable.
there
I was on
and
skis.
don't
We did
know
that.
how
You're
to get
stuck
down.
down
Yeah.
there.
Well, what if you're up above
Oh.
and you
I don't know.
don't make it in time? Will they
What are we
bring you
doing
back
right
down?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Just chatting.
Or
What's
do
up?
they just
Bryn was
make you
detailing
jump?
our rings and
When
how.
the yeah, when the lift stops running at night, if you have no reason to be up at the top.
Mhm.
Like they give you warnings and stuff. There's like a peel or something that tells you that the lift's like last call for the lift. But like if you're stuck at the top after the lift stops running and you don't live up there, will they take you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, guards basically go through and patrol, and if anybody's not supposed to be there, you get taken down
Okay.
and then fined.
Yeah.
But I mean, we live up there, so.
Yeah, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
But
No, it was just a good question. I didn't know the answer to. It was like, I don't know. I mean, I think they would take you down. It still works. Just
Are we? What day of the week? Because it didn't. The magic
Wednesday.
guy only do certain nights of the week at night.
he does. Magical tattoos are only a certain night of the week.
Oh, I meant he also sold like magic stuff, didn't he?
Correct. Or sorry,
Yeah.
right. So magical tattoos were any time. The selling of magical items was at specific days.
Does he
midnight.
also
Midnight.
sell magic items, or does he only buy?
That's what I just said.
Well, you said to like us selling. Oh, and right.
Yeah.
I took it as us selling, not him selling.
No.
Okay, just
Yep.
He opens the trade doors on certain days at midnight.
right. Is this one of those days?
We divided up the gold from the hag, right?
we do.
No, I think it's just the
Oh,
party
Or
funds.
did you want to do?
I
party
definitely did.
funds?
Oh, I'm fine with it being party funds. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to add anything.
Yeah,
I
think
forgot
we're
to
doing-
ask last
I
time.
wrote it down, but I didn't put it in either. Or I just wrote it down so I wouldn't forget how much it was.
I think
Yeah.
it was 225 platinum a piece, if I remember right.
It was 1,300 platinum total.
1350.
Yeah, which is
225
gold.
divided by 6.
Oh, yeah, 225. So it's 2,250 per.
Well, there's also just a platinum side.
Yeah, but if you're trying to figure out how much things cost in gold,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just let it
it's-
do the thing.
it's 10 platinum, or it's 10 gold to 1 platinum. So that would be your equivalent in gold.
Oh, I guess what I was getting at is it does math for you.
Yeah, did you guys want to split it up into individual funds, or did you want to do party? Either or, I'm okay.
I have enough to do whatever dumb stuff I want to do, so I was fine just leaving it in the party group.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I don't spend money often, and I would like someone to tell me if I'm spending it on stupid things.
That until the day you guys tell me no, I can't get the really expensive dumb thing. Then I'll start.
I want to spend 6,000, but I'll wait.
On what?
2 tattoos.
2.
So tattoo twos.
Two tattoos.
Are they tattoos of
Tutus?
tutus?
They would be similar
Yes.
to your tattoo, but they would be red instead of light blue.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, 2? For what?
Working on my goal.
Right, but you can only get 1 tattoo of 1 variety.
I thought you could get more than 1 tattoo because it's per appendage for those ones.
I thought I put that in the notes.
Maybe I didn't read. It's hard for me to read.
Reading is hard.
It's hard for me to remember what I actually keep canon.
Also, those are only 2,000 apiece. Why do you need 6?
They're 3,000 because you require 2 gems.
Oh, is that the quantity? Is this how many gems you need?
Yeah, it's the value of 1 gem, the cost of the tattoo, and the quantity of gems.
That's stupid. I thought it was how many they had for some reason.
It's not stupid. If you want to find the gems, you can still find them.
Yes, you just have to have. That's
You
how we got
could've
the necrotic tattoos.
You could have just put the number in the gem column, like 2x fire opal.
You're right, I could have.
Alright.
I did things the way I did it. It's just what I did.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. In my head, it was just like, that's how many are available total, which doesn't make any logical sense when I say it out loud. But in my head, that's how it's going.
You know what? I didn't put a limit on it, so technically, yeah, I guess you could get 2.
I mean, technically, you could get 4.
Well, right, yeah.
Would I be against it? No.
Does it still max out at 20? It doesn't say it maxes at 20.
It does max at 20.
I have a thing that changes that though.
Oh, well. I'm sitting here thinking, like, I could get 24 decks.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Is 24 strength.
You could with something,
Yeah.
not a
Alright.
tattoo. No.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing. She's writing
We know what
a
you're
novel.
doing. I'm just making my notes easier to read.
Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna make sure we can teleport back to that room, and
I'm
other
making
than that, I'm done.
What's the cooldown on that?
Who do you want to mess with?
It's a 6th level spell. Who do I want to mess with?
How long does it take to cast?
It's
I think it's just
right?
an action.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you join the Mage Guild, you can't join any other guild.
What are the other guilds? Oh God, so
yeah.
many questions. I can ask these questions later. I don't have to know all this right now.
Just if that influences your decision, I'm just letting you know.
Probably will. Is there a cleric's guild? Yeah, it's just 1 action.
Tony's nodding,
So
kind
it's
of
a-
affirmative.
But it's
Yeah.
a 6th level spell. and
Not
we only
here,
have
but yeah.
1 slot.
Who do you want to mess with? Because I could find entertainment while testing.
I don't know anyone in this city except for Corpor's here, right? Or is he
No,
in
he's Milvaen.
He's in
Milvaen?
Milvaen.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know anyone in this city except for the purveyor of the Mages Guild, I guess now. Unless you mean someone in the group.
I'm not against it.
But I think everyone in the group
That's
knows
true.
that I was setting the thing up, so. You just wanted to find someone who, like, passed out drunk or something and teleport them into that room, didn't you?
No, I was thinking about we go up to somebody and like in mid conversation,
Just teleport them
Just
away.
teleport away.
What
Or
are
like
the,
get them riled up.
Yeah, what are the components of that spell?
Verbal. Verbal only.
Okay, so you have to say some words in it.
Yes.
He's just sitting there mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Oh, I just thought. Never mind.
You thought of a great target?
I thought of a great word to say, verbal component. That'd be great.
Bye, Felicia.
What's that?
Bye, Felicia.
No, that's good too. Yeah.
I don't know. The only things I really care to do in town, item-y wise, would probably check on the potion person if they have more, because we went through a lot, and then save for one of the magical item nights. And that's really all I care about doing.
Okay. So potions.
Geese fragrances.
Yep. He would have restocked on the potions of healing, greater potions of healing. He'd have 2 superior. So restocking on the potions of healing would be up to 16. Greater potions of healing would be up to 8. Superior, who's only able to create 2 of.
I mean, I'll just, while I'm out in the town, I'll stop and grab those. So
Okay.
the superior and the greater, I don't care about the other ones right now. So
Alright.
it was 2 and what?
2 and 8. Greater, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
interested in? Yeah.
Manage. Add. Nope, wrong button.
Do you have the funds for that?
Probably. I mean, how much are they?
Superior is 450. Greater
Oh.
is 150 each. The last time we were there.
So,
If that still holds true.
It would. Party funds.
2100.
Yeah.
I don't really have them on me.
I can reimburse you from
Oh
party
my.
funds when you come back if you want to say.
Oh, that was
that.
fully what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Hey, I
just-
bought this for the party. Great, thanks, man. That's really nice of you.
That's such a sweet gift. Thank you.
just,
Would you say 150 for the smalls?
For the greater,
150
yeah.
for
Yeah.
Greater.
That's what, yeah. Plus 900.
Well, we've got at least 12,500 or 13,500 just from that.
Well, I have not that much money.
Same.
You can pretend like you have that much money, and then it'll just come out of party funds. Just tell me what the total is.
2,100.
Yeah, that would have been poorly timed.
Are you buying all
Honest-
the potions?
Wouldn't
I bought all the superior and greater, and then I
it would have
figured
it would have killed the TV power. That's it.
worst case, I can buy him on credit and pay later because he knows it's enough now.
Yeah. We give you that.
Just on the way out.
What was the total?
21.
2,100.
Anyone? Yeah.
Hate all of you.
Inspiration.
For
For
you?
a friendly NPC.
Oh, for me, yeah. Okay, cool.
Not a hostile NPC.
He is friendly and increase that cost by 30. Just kidding.
What just happened?
I was just making jokes.
Okay.
Ooh, somebody has a question. What's a Nurgle King? In chat.
Oh.
Everybody loves Papa Nurgle.
Why?
Nurgle is the god of decay and disease from Warhammer.
Yes. It is a funny take on Papa Nurgle. You gotta go dine at Nurgle King.
So,
So, here's the Earth.
I detracted
sweet.
that from party funds.
Wow.
Just keeping us
Gotcha.
honest.
How much do we have left in party funds? Oh, accountant.
Well, we have 16,760 gold, 1,447 platinum, and 1 silver. Plus the 2,000 set aside for Merlos that we haven't touched, and we won't touch unless we have to. 2,000 gold.
I wish they'd.
wait, what was that for again?
The 2,000 gold that Rose gave us.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
She gave us it after we gave her the money back, so she let us keep it, but we're not touching it unless we have to.
Back when we thought 2,000 was a lot.
It was.
It was.
Still is a lot.
Still is a
Still
lot.
is, yeah.
We carry a lot of gold around. Have we considered investing some of that in something that will earn us more gold?
We like to stay liquid.
Yeah, I feel like Liquid gives us some flexibility.
We
What's-
put it
Yeah.
under our mattresses.
What's inflation like here in
Yeah.
Istoria?
Well, like the platinum helps keep it,
See, I wanted to use the Copper Rose as that. Like, we were, investing in it and then we get money back. But we haven't really got any money back from it yet. I think they're just more about doing it as a charity, so.
Yeah.
We also haven't been back recently to collect.
We were gone a long time and came back and did not collect.
It's true.
So yeah, so that's that. So that's how much. So if you wanted to get your tattoos, you can. I vote yay.
Sure.
Which
I'll sit
How
through the
say
agony.
you to yay or nay to the tattoos?
Is?
Yeah.
What say you?
What say you?
I mean, as long as I get mine with him, we can hold hands while it happens.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will hold your tiny cat paw while this happens.
It's like
You're covered in fur. Are they gonna have to shave?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get shaved before we do this.
Oh, you too. Yeah, you too. You're a Minotaur,
Yeah.
right?
I'm down.
This is why I'm getting a leg done, so I can wear pants.
I'm going arms.
shaves for all, yes.
I kind of want to get some
You'll be a hairless cat.
tattoos as well, but like, it's gonna cost a lot.
Don't you already have a fuck ton of tattoos? Don't all of you have a bunch of tattoos?
I have two.
Which you've
I mean,
got.
they're large
Two.
ones.
Right, right. I was gonna say you've got like a back or chest. I know.
I have a chest one.
Right.
For the necrotic
Right.
resistant, or yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then an arm sleeve for the wisdom tab.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have a back for the necrotic.
What was with you guys in the
I have a-
anti-necrotic?
Well, we had a
You had the
fuck ton of
Shade
Necrotic
team.
enemies.
Shade team.
We still, yeah, and we
Shade-
still
shading?
have
Shading.
fight necrotic
Yeah,
a lot.
I went Necronite, but I'm like, that's not right at all.
Are the tattoos visible through
Yeah.
the fur?
Yes.
Okay.
They kind of glow, don't they, or something? Like,
Little
when
bit,
they're
yeah.
Used, yeah.
Because they're magical tattoos too. So like
Right.
the gems are kind of the channeling focus for the also arcane dust that is used in the process of it too.
I don't know.
Rin has a back tattoo, which looks like dragon
And-
wings, and I have tattoos in like it's like a just off of skin tone pink purple iridescent around my eyes, so I can see in the dark.
Nice.
That's actually like, I'm weirdly like not a fan of them and don't really want to get one at all, but I just really want my one intelligence back.
That's fine. I'll hold your hand while we have this done.
Why
It's
are
okay.
you losing? Why are you losing your intelligence?
Because I unattuned from that opal.
Oh.
Hello, Monica's mentor.
Alright,
Thanks for watching the stream.
I've done
That's awesome.
a lot of nothing.
Oh. Hey, Greg.
Alright, so
Who's getting tattoos and how much do they cost?
Are you getting
Do
tattoos?
your thing.
Thousands
Well, if I can get two strength
for sure.
tattoos, that
Yes.
would bring
Unless you guys have the gems.
I just need an exact tally, and we do not.
But each one is $3,000.
yeah.
Yes.
May I mention that
What's
you
the-
also do have some
what's the
items that
platinum
you could
included?
potentially also part with.
Yes. I wanted to see. I didn't. That's why I didn't know what day it was. Otherwise,
Hmm.
if it is that time, I would part with the chest of many legs, or many feet.
Ah. Well, you can hang out long enough in Inik Taoul to do
Yeah, that was-
it's twice a week, which it's
Okay.
if the effectively. Hang on, I should have just kept. I shouldn't have given special names for the days of the week.
It's
but me
cool
being
flavor.
as thorough as I am, I'm like, well, no, they should be different days. So
Targ's Day.
Huh?
Targ's Day.
It was not. It's not that.
Just not even.
It was Crew Day and Bruce Day.
Targ's
As in,
Day.
I really like the pastries. I love tarts.
Yeah,
I
Crew-
really love pastries.
I mean,
I'm down
I
for
would
it.
have a tarts day as
Yeah.
well, and
Yeah.
just stuff down on like tarts.
Hell yeah. That's how much gold we have?
Yeah. better.
Yeah, my world has very high ceilings for gold value on things, so it's
Okay.
True, one of the
But
things
then
we want to
also,
buy
like,
is
There-
75,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Each tier,
Well, now
as
I
you
don't
go up,
need it.
is like exponential difference too.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would like to try to sell the chest of many feats,
Yep.
as well as the axe there within.
Wait, one more time.
The chest of many feats,
Right.
and the axe
That's
that's inside of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, All right. Well,
I imagine he looks at it and he's like, okay, that's weird. Oh, okay.
So starting off to bring your attention to the chest of many feats. I know.
Yes. Yeah.
It is an unassuming box with many feats. But if
can see
you
that.
attune to it though, it does follow you. I am not attuned to it, so that if I let it down, it will try to reach the last person that we don't know who had it. So it just tries to walk away.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer a demonstration.
Sure, I'll set it on the ground.
It just stands there.
Oh crap! You got to open it again. Sorry,
Um,
my bad. I have to open it again.
by all means.
I will dispel magic on it because that's how we opened it last time.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have to roll against it.
Yep.
Is it just charisma check or is it spellcasting?
Spellcasting.
Okay. Alright. 22.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you release the magic to effectively kind of alter the weave around this object.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've used it, so please forgive me here. But we'll open it and just show you the goods inside, which is the tiniest of hatchets.
It's adorable. It's a keychain.
No. I'll grab it. Like, it turns massive.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
It's a magical item.
Yeah. I'm trying to do like a bundle deal here. I don't really have need of either one.
Well, when does the small chest start walking?
Whenever you put this back in it.
Oh, well,
Okay. Put it back in it and close it.
it just stands there.
Out of like
Son of a
a
biscuit.
side.
It's because we killed her.
I
Oh,
I
we
think
may have
that-
dispatched the person that it belonged to.
Ah. So you have a chest with many feet that is disturbing to say the least, but holds items.
Yes, does hold items and follows you.
We'll return them to their owner.
And it is magically locked.
Yeah, it is magically locked.
And
It does
magically
return.
locks itself.
Yeah, and it does re-magically lock itself, and it does return the items to the owner.
Do we have an edge key for it?
Nope.
Nope.
I see your point.
And then the
The
wonderful-
display was a little lackluster, but outside of that, I believe you do have a firm grasp on how it works. So let's say this then. I'll give you 4,000 pieces for the chest, as it has some interesting qualities that, at the very least, I may be able to harvest for other means. The axe, though, that looks different. I'll give you 8,000 pieces for that.
What would, like, side note, out of character, what was the thing about the axe? Was it?
It was cursed.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What is it? It's
Do we have an arcana
yes. We. I have to look at my notes.
What is it?
I think it was.
It's basically
It was
the
a great
Goliath
axe.
axe, but like upgraded a bit.
Fiendish
Yeah.
Blightwood Great Axe.
Yeah.
That's right. It was just way too big for.
Did you write down the sure?
Yeah, that's not a dex weapon.
I know he gave the crystal
Not
which
at
ended up being
all.
trapped anyway.
No, I don't think it. Because we didn't use it, right?
Yeah, it's anytime you use the vampiric charge in it,
Oh.
you have to do a save.
deleted it from
Otherwise, you go berserk.
Whoops.
Oh,
But it is.
can you like attack me anyone?
Yeah, you attack anybody.
I think the ring of fire is.
They don't know that.
Yeah. So 12,000 in total.
Is that agreeable? We can work it out in trade too, if you'd like to swap out for some items.
Well, I was looking to get two tattoos, one on each arm,
Ah, okay.
of the make you a bit stronger.
Sure. Do you have the gems already?
Unfortunately, I don't. That's my big crux on it.
Not a problem. I have a healthy stock. Reduce the cost a little bit if you had, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
So 2 tattoos for the box and the axe, and we'll say 7,000 gold extra on top of that.
I think it's a bit generous. let's see, it's 3 and 3 and 12. So I'd say 6'5".
Okay. You got a deal.
Done.
I
Whenever
got
you're
some
ready,
go.
we can start shaving some of that fur off.
Well, I do have another compatriot that wants to get his tattoo done as well, so we'll go at the same time.
I assume we had all met up and
just,
gone there. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is when he's also...
Actually, second thought, probably just tomorrow. We can take
Yeah.
care of the tattoos then.
During normal hours, probably easier.
Also, get some tattoos.
And this other lug over here.
That books me up for the day then. All right, that's fine. We will need a bit of extra coin, though, unless you want to deduct that from the funds that I would be paying you otherwise.
Well, I was going to also see what other magic items he had available to take a look through.
Yeah, what were you looking for? Anything in particular? I have quite the stock, but I don't exactly
Advertise
broadcast it out there.
Does he have any on any of that Moonstone ore?
He does not have an instant ore. I appreciate you asking at every opportunity, though.
Yeah.
Were you looking for something in particular?
How many tattoos do you want? 1 or 2?
Kind of accessories
Can I get 10
slash
string tattoos? I was looking at 20 string.
maybe a weapon or armor.
Or I don't know if I can just get one. Find the feet that I can take to give me.
So I like the cloak that I got, but also there's other cloaks I like more. So if we had any of them, and as much as I really like the sword that I'm using, if I go up against something that's frosty, it's not going to go well. So I'd like a secondary option.
Sure. Well, let me just look here.
And then also, as much as I like my armor, potential upgrade to it would be nice. These are all things that are interesting if I find not necessary.
Understood. So if you're looking for like a +2 armor or something, or something of that nature,
Like even +2 or +1 with maybe like another little jazzy effect.
gotcha.
Although I swear to God, if my armor starts playing jazz music, we're gonna fight.
Fair.
What if it's just elevator music?
Yeah, so he looks, +2 armor should be about 6,000 gold pieces. If you're looking for something with +1 plus additional enchantment, that'd be probably closer to something around 4, depending on what additional effect you're looking for.
I didn't know you made them. I thought you just had unique, interesting things.
Oh, I do, but I do have some enchanting abilities myself. You may not know it, but I am an arcane practitioner.
I don't want to spend forever. We can retcon that later if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Or like I said, as much as I like the cloak, most.
Do you have a cloak of protection?
No, I have the. Hold on, I have-
Cloak of evasion?
no, that would be really nice. The mantle of spell resistance.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good one.
So advantage on saving throws, but
Yeah.
considering most of them are dex based, I guess there's some intelligent or wisdom. I guess is probably a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then constitution.
Charisma, though, too.
Charisma. Oh, okay, it's more useful than I thought. I'm just used to like fireball where it's dex. Where I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't care.
Yeah.
+10. If I fail, then
Hmm.
I deserved it.
Yeah, but true. But if you get hit with something like, like the old banishment.
Or that hypnosis thing that knocked the entire party out in campaign 1.
Mm.
It hit every one of us.
Yeah, that was brutal. So,
I didn't catch what you said earlier with if we do all 5 tattoos for the.
They're all what, 3 apiece, so it's 15.
So with what we traded to him, it would just be 2,500 needed for the last tattoo because it's 5 tattoos in total. 2, 2, and 1, and they're 3 apiece.
right, yes.
Okay, cool. So we'll just take 2,500 out of party funds instead of 15,000.
What?
We're reducing party funds by 2,500.
And if I wanted to get them,
Then it would be 8,500.
Oh my god.
such like a weird feeling about these tattoos. I feel like it's just cheesing
definitely a
the stat
perfectly
system.
good battle axe, and not at all creepy chest.
It's fine. I mean, don't get me
Yes.
wrong. As you guys get stronger, your enemies can too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since I homebrew everything, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
Does the shopkeeper potentially have anything that would be a essentially a +2 spell focus?
Oh yes, I do.
What is it? Tell me more, sir.
Well, if you're looking for a sort of wand or something, that's easily done.
Does it work like a spellcasting focus?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's +2. How much is it?
That would be. For a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Let me look up what the item is specifically, because I know there is one for it in D&D Beyond, but I don't have it on my sheet, so I'll have to see what
on.
the difference is.
If I pull out this hat of witchery, how could you make this a +2? Because I want to see her wear this. Also, it has some cool
I
stuff.
have a hat that I wear when I fly. It looks like a witch hat.
It's true.
I'm okay.
She got it
Thank
custom made.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I just have a hat of witchery in my bag for some reason.
Oh,
That tracks.
that does track.
Well, that item should be somewhere around 5,000 gold pieces. I know there's something else that I'm thinking of.
Oh, it's only for warlock or druid spells. Oh, witch. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Because there's no witch class, otherwise I would have picked that.
Okay.
I was like, it's kind of between the two.
I would like to appraise, not confirm self, but appraise the Twisted Libra.
Well, that would be 10 gold pieces for an appraisal.
Do you know what this does?
No, that's why I'm going to be appraising it.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I understand. I will give him 2 gold pieces for the appraisal.
Did you say 2 or 10?
Yeah, did you say? What did you just say? 2?
2. I thought that's what you
He said 10.
2. Oh.
It'll be
Restrict
10.
appraisal.
Here you go, have 2.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the little old man who buys
Yeah.
a soda. He's just like,
I'm sorry.
150. Here's 75 cents. Fuck you.
And the remaining 8.
I legit thought you said 2.
Yeah.
I'll give him 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Hybrid batteries?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep the change.
If you don't mind, takes a look at it. You see this kind of flash of arcane light come over his eyes. As he releases it and looks at the item. This is. How did you find this?
Killed a hag.
I see. That would do it.
That will do it. Like,
How much do you want for this?
I asked you to appraise it.
Sure. I would put this somewhere in the realm of. As he looks. $30,000 gold pieces, if not more.
Insight check.
I was about to
How
say the
much
same thing.
more?
Do I believe?
Sure.
I
Insight
mean,
check. Yeah.
Well,
do
then-
I believe him, Tony? Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't want to just insight check.
Yeah, no, fair.
Well, then he's gotta like put it on his shelf, and he's not sure how long it's gonna take for it to sell.
Bardic
but-
inspiration, just in case he.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
And I'm standing next to Vidir.
Technically, yes, both of you are, so you can roll a
Yeah.
d6.
Oh,
As long as you say that. You say the total, but he doesn't give you an answer yet.
29, because I rolled 5 on 6.
So.
So-
My Bardic inspiration a D6. D8.
So as he looks at it, you can tell that he's not certain how exactly to appraise it. So he's giving you just basically a rough guess as best as he can.
Okay.
But you can tell that he's also he's not sure about it. That's why he said, like, 30 sounds like he's giving you an honest answer.
So he's not trying to like undercut us to make us think it's worth less than it really
Right,
is.
but he's
Okay.
not
Got
sure
it.
exactly how much it could be worth either.
Okay. There.
Why aren't you using that for a focus?
Because it's cursed.
Yeah.
Oh.
In not good ways.
Yeah.
What was the name of it again?
The
Twisted Librum.
Oh.
Oh, there's the curse. I hadn't scrolled down yet.
Twisted Libra.
I want to attune to it. I just also don't want to be a hag
Yeah, if you.
when I use it. One of its charges. So use it to do one of these really fucking awesome spells. Pardon my French. I might turn into a quasi hag, and
Yeah.
then someone has to kill me or reverse it.
Yeah.
But I can't help you do that.
But it's also like a DC 18 wisdom save or something, too?
Yeah, it would be the DC of my spell casting, which with this would be a.
Well, no, it's
19.
it's the charisma save required to see if you change or not is actually pretty low.
12.
Yeah, it's 12.
But to
yeah.
change me back. Or
Right.
Yeah.
What's your wisdom?
So it's
Wisdom save.
yeah, it's unlikely that you probably would
Plus one.
change, but it's not
But I
impossible.
have advantage.
Right. If you roll enough times, eventually.
Yeah.
If I tempt fate enough, but there's some
Yeah.
really cool spells.
Can't you just decurse the item?
Try.
You're trying to use logic and do a sight that
We are going.
If you remove the curse, then I'd be attuned to it. So,
No, I'm saying remove the
Well,
curse
is there a way
entirely.
maybe Corfer could remove just the curse? We are going to Milvaen next.
Oh.
I don't know. I just wanted to see how much it was worth because the main reason I want it is for the +2, and I can buy a +2 focus for 5,000 gold pieces. But this also does so much other cool stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Also
Which is
turns
why-
you into a hag.
But balance.
And then I have purpose again.
I was thinking about the Great Axe's DC because that was
I
18.
become your personal
For
rage
the
outlet,
Berserk.
essentially, because you have to bring me to 0.
Kind of already are with your precipitation of the bell.
I haven't done that in a long time. Thanks for
That-
reminding me.
Probably actually should. You know, I'm gonna up the DC on that.
Tony!
Yeah, I'm a little.
Now we're
It's too
definitely
low.
selling
12
it.
is too low.
Now we're
It should be
definitely
like a.
Tony, I roll low all the time.
Oh, look.
I'm gonna put it at a 14. It's not too high.
Look, first time I failed.
Hate it.
Well, that's because your charisma's not as high as Rin's though either.
No.
It's a wisdom
Failed.
save.
It's a charisma save.
Well,
No, it's
technically,
charisma.
I could
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a horse's number color. I'm attuning to that shit.
Oh my god.
Decision made.
Are you?
I
tu-
thought it was a wisdom save.
Wait, are you actually tuning to it then?
I will.
Okay.
What are you dropping?
My +1 focus.
Since you're soul bound to a shard.
I don't.
Ashara,
So I was
how
actually
will
going to ask
that-
you about that. Am I soul bound to Ashara?
I mean, not anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You're untethered. You're linked, but you're not bound anymore.
Yeah.
It's more like the call waiting than active call at this point.
She's untethered and knows no bounds.
Good. I satiated the desire. It's always strong when I see those.
Yeah, I
I
mean, if a
mean,
tube opens, I finish
So
the tube.
freaking tempting.
Yep.
Right?
So freaking.
What was it? The Brian Regan stand-up special about fig Newtons. Serving size is 2 cookies. He's like, it should be a sleeve.
Yeah.
Right?
It does not stop until the sleeve is empty.
Oh wait. I
Oh,
don't think I did
side note, I wanted to investigate with the Mages Guild about trying to change the nature of item.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Just trying to wing it, but
It
it can be like sometime, other time.
Yeah. Would you want that off stream or on?
Whichever one. I just said I wouldn't do it like right now because we're at this store
Yeah.
at midnight.
Sure.
I didn't know if there's something you'd work with Corfer to do.
I don't-
If I can't find anything with the Mages Guild, then yeah, I would go to Corfer. But yeah, we'd pay the 2,500 so we'd all get our tattoos.
Yep. Okay.
I would like to buy the spell focus so that I have that choice.
Okay. So that'd be 5K then. Yep.
It's like permanent ruins.
And then you said the tattoos can only go up to 20, right?
Mm-hmm. You can only raise up your core score by 20. So if you have something that could increase beyond that, that's fine. But it'll only go up to that.
Well, I'm maxed out on charisma, so.
Unless you're a level 20 barbarian.
True.
And then strength and constitution at 24.
It's a fair point.
You have an artifact.
Or that.
Yeah.
Which maybe I have an artifact. I don't know yet. It's not fully updated.
I think you have to build up to it.
Yeah.
You're doing the.
I think you probably need more Moonstone ore.
Yeah, anybody in the city have some Moonstone ore?
Yeah, not in Inik Taoul, yeah.
I don't know why you're just. I feel like you should just be able to find it anywhere. Nearest Walmart.
I knew, right?
The nearest.
It's from the
Walmart.
moon.
Right.
They didn't say which moon.
Maybe Luciana could send me a care package.
True, you did say you teleported up there, so maybe you can mine while you're there.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah. Like mining adventure on the moon.
Mooncraft.
What is it just a spell focus plus 2, or what's it called?
Actually, it's a Wand of the War Mage. Wait, were you looking for... Sorry, I should have asked this. Were you looking for attack rolls or just upping your DC?
Both. Possible.
Okay.
But if it's just attack, that's okay too.
That was what I looked up initially, was the
Yeah.
Wand of the War Mage, because I know that would work. But if you were looking for something else, then you can do that too. There we go. The rare one has a +2 bonus to attack rolls. So that's actually, that's not quite what we were looking at then. Give me a second, I'll find something else.
Sure.
Actually, I'll look for it another time. That way we're not losing any sort of momentum or thing. So, you have your tattoos taken care of. Anything else at the magical shop?
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
Pump it up.
We got them.
You gotta add it to your inventory though first.
That one's not in. That one's not in the thing you had.
My wisdom tattoos. Strength tattoos.
Opal?
Fire opal.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so as a group gets their tattoos taken care of, for those that are getting them,
Tony,
Yep.
if that thing that I purchased is the same cost, or maybe not the same, I would sell the
Bloodwell Vial.
Yes.
That's what you can use. Bloodwell Vial +2. There's a rare version of it. Gives you a bonus to your spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs of your sorcerer spells.
Oh, nice. So I have a Blood Vial +1, so I would just I would swap them.
Yep.
So
So then,
it would,
wait. So do you still have the original Bloodwell Vial?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm
So yeah.
attuned to it.
Oh, okay, cool. So if you were to upgrade, then if you wanted to sell the original one,
Yeah.
then that reduces the cost by 1,400.
1,400.
Yep.
Wait it out.
I say I remember, giving you that one, but then I was like, I don't remember if you still had it or not.
I
so.
do.
Cool. Stick.
Thanks. I'm essentially keeping the tome in reserve.
Mm.
I will attune to it before the end of this campaign. It's just I'm biding my time.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 6 would be.
What's up?
Oh, we got our tattoos, so I'm at 20 strength now, so it's pretty nice.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Seems.
All right.
We're 2 roided out minotaurs now.
Yeah, just. Vadir, when you go into the Blue Mages Guild and kind of search around, try and find some information on changing the nature of an item, go ahead and make either a history or arcana check.
Do Arcana, I got that.
Are they Moonstone Guard at the Blue Oasis?
They don't have it now.
That's a 1.
Okay. Looking around, Aristria tries to help you out as best as she can, but you're not able to find really anything on changing the nature of an item. It does sound like it's an unusual thing to try to attempt.
I figured as much. I'll keep looking. Keep trying.
All right. Anybody have anything else they wanted to do before moving on? What was that?
Excited.
Oh. I thought you said
turn
fighting.
into a
I was like,
I
fighting
mean,
what?
I want to fight.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get to combat this
Dang
session.
it.
after
Is there
all.
a Brawlers Guild?
Should put one in here.
No, I'm fine.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah.
No comment. Why not both?
There you go. There's the answer. Baller answer.
So we've hung out in town, we bought stuff, did the things.
Charisma roll off.
On the way to Milvaen now, yeah? And then... Do we need to do anything to get there, or can we just be there?
You'll just be there for the sake of brevity.
Unless you're trying to make us fight a sandworm.
Guessing you.
I did think about it. I was like, fighting a sandworm would be pretty great because you fought one once before with a bunch of help, but now fighting one individually would be pretty fun. But it's a lot of health and I don't know. Plus, like canonically, they're more or less controlled-ish now. So
Yeah.
why would one have it? But I had different ideas for combat, but it's a little late to start that now. Plus I know that there's a certain individual that's eager to get his maul upgraded. So,
But you
We
got a
got 'em all?
tattoo. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's pretty cool, but it's not the mall though.
Oh my god.
Tat it up. We're getting there.
but
It's
yeah,
the mall harder though.
It does.
It's magic.
Yes.
Magic.
while writing down,
What do they look like? Tell me what your guys' tattoos look
A tattoo.
like. What
That.
color are
It's fiery red.
they? Red.
no.
Great, so you're gonna glow in the dark.
Is it like a flame?
No.
It's like hot rod flames.
What is yours look like?
There you go. That's awesome.
Just
I love
imagine
it.
like Chester Bennington had the flames on his wrists. Like that's what I'm just imagining.
Yeah.
I love it. What does yours look
Moon stuff.
Yeah.
like? Where is it?
On brand.
your-
Well,
You got red as well, so you're a blood moon?
yeah, we're not.
Are those, is that monsters respawning while we're at it?
Moon rises once again.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, one of my arms is taken up by a wisdom tattoo, which I needed because I needed an extra wisdom point to class it a druid.
Hmm.
So if I ever lost my arm, I would
No longer be able to druid.
no longer be able to druid.
In
We can
one
test
more
that.
level, I can reattach limbs with a spell.
Oh, yeah, right.
So in one level we can test it.
I don't know. Should I just do like one arm, one leg for the strength, or both legs?
Do both legs.
Give you a solid
That's
base.
kind of what I was thinking. Was both legs.
Nice. I like it. Yeah. Lift with your legs, not your back.
Oh, I'm all back.
What does yours look like?
It's blue.
Blue.
Where is it?
It's on a leg.
Your legs.
Which leg?
Which leg?
Both legs.
Oh,
One
God.
tattoo, one tattoo.
It's your tail.
Oh!
It's on,
Only
it's your
smoking
tail.
will know.
Yeah. That
was
wouldn't
saying-
be painful at all to have done.
Wait a minute. I thought you needed a whole arm or legs sleeve. That probably wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. You know, it does present an interesting question though. Like, would Tabaxi have one more slot for their tail?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Oh. Can it be
Interesting
flavor
question,
text?
but no.
Yeah.
It's technically the right leg, but it's on the tail.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. So as the group then arrives in Milvaen,
Where that goes back.
you know takes you a little while to get down there and everything.
I would test Word of Recall before we leave just to make sure that it works.
Okay.
Triple check.
Which
So-
does
Okay,
complete.
good.
So
I was a
yes.
little worried for a
Yeah,
minute.
the temple is working.
How against were you How against it were you of testing while jumping off something?
Not very against it. I would have totally
Sweet.
been willing to
How many
jump
people
off.
are you bringing back with you when you do that, though?
Up to 5 other creatures. It's myself and up to 5.
Other creatures?
Yes.
Yes.
I was saying we jump
Interesting.
from the Esplanade.
Yeah.
I don't think Ward
Into the river below.
It's going to be
Yeah, but
Ward
teleports
or
us
Tonk.
across
Oh
us.
yeah.
We'll
That's
have to
right.
stuff Tonk into the bag of holding, and
Again.
then
Again, yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, that's the
if that
thing.
works, I don't know. If it
Yeah.
does or not.
May have to figure out a means of transporting Tonk without using the bag of holding to make sure that you don't have too much going on in there, and then.
Me and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Well, when you do transport back in, depending on how many people you're bringing with you, it's a tight fit as you all basically just magically shunt yourselves into a kind of large. It's a walk-in closet, but it's still a tight fit because of all of you, especially that we have larger people amongst the group. But it does work. The table gets jostled a little bit. You kind of have to pick things back up. Like, okay, shit, hang on.
You guys should learn how to do that. You'll never have to drive drunk again to get home. Won't need a driver.
But Dorgiran's the best
Yeah,
driver.
you god people. Why don't you make
Right, but he
shrines?
drinks a lot.
Let me get on that.
I feel like Dorgiran's the one that drinks the most out of all of us.
I also have the highest constitution.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's true.
It's like it's your curse. You have to drink the most.
Yes. Yes. It's also the challenge.
Yeah, for sure.
You
So-
had 5 of these last time. Are these actually harder hitting or?
Mm.
Well, whatever happened to my keg?
Still got it.
Okay.
I thought you drank. Oh, the refilling keg. Did you get a refilling keg, or is it just a keg?
It was just AK.
Yeah, it was the keg. It was the mint. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the mint
The wintry
mead.
flavored one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
But yes, so you then travel to Milvaen after successfully testing the word of recall, of course, and you arrive in after a good few days, actually better part of a week's worth of travel.
We do have those monks of like cocoa.
Oh yeah, I drink cocoa regularly.
And didn't I get a booze one?
Both of yours are booze.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
they are. Yep. They're great.
Mm.
I love them.
So, you're in
Like-
Milvaen.
It's like a mint schnapps in hot cocoa or something.
Where do you go? What do you do?
So we go see everybody but Corper.
Definitely make our
I
rounds.
peace out. I immediately head to the
Beeline.
Absolutely.
We like make it through the gate. He nearly plows over a guard.
I Milvaen drift the car around
Amazing.
behind
There
the
you go.
bar
Yep.
Yes.
and just like do like the drift it in, and then like it goes right into the
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
into the barn there.
You
And
hop
like
out while it's drifting.
Yeah.
Just do the single step
At,
out.
at the
yeah.
end there, I'm ghost riding the cart.
There you go. Yeah.
I love it. I love like Milvaen drift. That was cute.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's good. So, as you get to Corfers,
What would the equivalent of Tokyo be?
Yes.
I don't know. But it's probably not on this continent.
The Evergreen Isles?
I was saying.
No.
No.
Isle of Eternal Shadow drifted around.
There we go. So, as you get to Corfers, once again, see that the shop has no door, as per usual. And as you walk in, it's there's nobody inside currently. You see kind of Corfer thumbing through what looks like some folk.
I take the 2 moonstone swords and the moonstone bow out of the bag of holding I got.
Mm.
Slam them down on the counter.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it's time.
Oh. All right. These are already processed.
Can you melt them down and use the oil?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's just going to take some time.
Okay.
You got like a few days?
Yeah, I'm sure we can crash at the end here.
Okay. Well, as you can see, I'm working on anything, so I'll get to work.
All right.
I do appreciate you bringing this to me, but I do need some payment for my work.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, cool. We'll call it 500 gold pieces for labor.
500?
Yeah.
and just take it out of my personal fund and hand it to him.
All right, great. Okay. Well, he kind of looks at it a bit. These have some different kind of designs to them.
Yeah, I may have taken them from a members of a hag's covering.
Yeah.
Out of their dead hands.
Oh.
As
Well-
I told them if they weren't going to hand them over and let us go. They didn't listen, so.
Or they did, technically.
Well, that's more of a case of I made them listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Well-
hi, Corver.
Hey, Ren. What's up?
We're all just getting in.
Yeah. Yeah.
He literally ran here.
Oh, hey.
He parked
Well,
the
true,
cart
yeah.
and ran.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I'll get to work on it. Are you expecting any kind of like weirdness about these? Like you said, a hag's coven. That sounds potentially fishy.
Well, I was hoping that your expertise would be able to like detect possibly any problems with it.
Yeah, sure. No, we'll do the same kind of sealing magic that we did before, just in case anything kind of comes out. If that does, I'll leave the barrier up and I'll give you guys a hint.
Okay.
It'll take a little bit for me to work on that. Actually, you know what? Tell you what, I can start setting preparations up. You guys want to come back in maybe a couple hours or so?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you need any help, or you got it?
I can get everything set up, but
Okay.
you know, if you got business to take care of here,
Oh,
it'll,
yeah.
it'll be a couple hours for me to get configurations of the stone circle set up and everything. So.
Well, I should mention that the ones I took them from were part of a hag's cover, and they weren't actually hags though. They were driders.
Oh, interesting. Huh. All right. It's good to know. There might be some sort of other kind of. I mean, it actually does answer a bit about the more elven design than like Sylvan. So, okay.
Oh,
Well.
2 vials of elemental energy.
Oh, great. Outstanding. Tell you what.
They're the frozen variety.
Kind of looks. Where'd you get these?
Oh, frozen elemental that we killed.
They
Oh.
came crashing out of the sky.
Crashing out of the sky.
Sent
Millicent.
from, yeah, one of the wretched council.
Okay. Well, appreciate you retrieving these. I don't remember what we quoted our last rate was. It's probably like 100 gold pieces.
Sure.
Okay.
For both of them.
Kind of pulls them out. So there's 2 back for you.
100 gold pieces for both. Is that what you said?
Individually.
So 200 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Just
get
wanted to make sure.
200 back to door gear.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. So then I only gave them 300 then.
Yep.
Don't say we never did nothing for you.
Yeah.
I don't. I never did.
Also, Tony, just wanted to retcon that we gave the 15 Twilight Wormwood to my parents.
Okay.
That we found in
Yep.
the thing.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, would the potions guy have been interested in Ellen Scrub or Mandrake Root, or would Corfer be interested in?
Corfer's not, but Guy would be.
We would have given those to Kate.
Yeah, I'll look through the prices for those
No
two.
worries. I forgot. I looked at the thing and I'm like,
Yeah,
crap, plants.
No worries.
Crap plant.
All right. Well, if you want to just give me a couple hours, I can get all this stuff set up and go ahead and purge whatever kind of weirdness is in these things. Purge.
Do you want to
So-
ask about the book too? If he can get rid of the evil?
Yeah, actually, Corfer, we came across an interesting bit of magical item. This seems to be a pretty nefarious tome.
Sets down the swords and the bow. Yeah, it looks like it.
Is there a way to make it not be cursed, but still retain the magic?
Maybe we can try the same kind of purging ritual, but that's more like to remove those qualities.
The
Like
whole
if there's
thing.
anything inherent within this book that makes it cursed,
Yeah.
we may lose bits of whatever.
So you
has-
lose the good with the bad.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the Moonstone ore is more of like a purging any extra influence with it. I'm more of taking the raw materials from it and then repurposing that into the mall.
Yeah.
If there's anything left behind, great, but I'm expecting us just to have the ore. Doing that with a book, I don't think we'd really have much left.
That's fair.
It's a gamble. We can try it, but it's up to you.
That's okay. I'll continue thinking on it.
Okay. It's back.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure. All right, well.
See, not liquid assets. We've invested
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
book.
that's right.
We're invested in this book.
At least 30,000 gold pieces and a convenient carrying parcel.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And one that a lot of people would probably ignore.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Exactly.
made out
It
of-
looks like a dirty old book.
Because it's made out of skin.
And creepy, yeah. It smells weird.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
So, you guys ever anywhere else to go? Or just coming back in a couple hours?
I'll check in with my blue friends.
Who?
My blue friends.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, I guess I probably should have done it in the library in Inik Taoul. Just looking up known undead.
Okay.
Kind of my new thing of just not a fan of them. And also, I know the dude started the school. We'll see. You know.
Do you go by the Institute then?
Sure.
Okay. Ward mentioned that he would be interested in going to that place too. I don't remember if he's going to look anything up, but we can talk to Jason about that later on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
We gonna find some news.
So, we'll cover actually you guys going to the Institute first. So, as you go there, you walk into kind of the main hallway once again, seeing those kind of like echoing, kind of like entryway foyer place to the larger establishment itself. And you have the two kind of branching wings that come off of it. One leading to the primary library, the place you've been before, the one where you hadn't gone down. So you go down to the library and start looking around. As they do recognize you, you're allowed entry and everything. You want to make an investigation check or history. And if
Oh.
you're looking up for undead, then you do so at advantage. I guess that was a natural 20?
It was.
Okay.
The first one was an 18 plus whatever.
Oh, so also still pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll roll for fun.
Yeah.
What did you want? You wanted investigation or history?
Yes.
We're gonna go with investigation. So that's a 26.
26, okay. So, thumbing through the library and everything, there are a whole variety of different kind of bits of information on the undead just in general. You kind of stick more towards the more practiced and more of the nonfiction side, as you're more interested in kind of hard facts than like kind of stories and allegories. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's
concerning.
also kind of avoiding I'm aware generally how to fight them.
Yeah.
Not knowing. I don't need to know how to avoid them or deal with them. More so, locating sources of them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Kind of. So you're looking for more about any sort of sites, locations that may have had a heavy undead influence,
Yeah.
at least.
Or maybe stories about the guy that started the necromancy schools and
Okay, so you're kind of floating between
Yeah.
both areas then.
I'll say because that could be a little more lore.
Yes, exactly. So, okay. So, yeah, as you're kind of thumbing around and looking through these different books and over different subjects too, you find that there's kind of a mixture between different bits that you're kind of cross-sectioning effectively. You're getting stories about, the presence of the undead in terms of history and lore, going way back into even the First Age and before that, even just kind of the esoteric, there have been undead on Istoria. But you're also finding specific entries in schools of necromancy, rumored to have been placed about throughout Tatia and even beyond on different continents. Kind of meant to not culture, but bring up knowledge and create this kind of foundation for necromancy as a practice that could be kind of almost spread about and really shown as more of an influence than just an arcane study itself, but more almost like a way of life. Specifically, you find that there were, and given the high roll, there were 3 different locations on Tasha that had these schools. One of which you do find was beneath the Torrington Woods. You find another one that was located beneath the Dusk Woods, and finally a third that overlapped with an arcane ley line beneath where you recognize Farrowfall.
Oh, so we've already done 2 of them. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'll look at
These
a map.
entries are old to say the least. This is going back in lore that existed in the First Age itself. You also do find some notes that these places were either abandoned or just left to decay, and so either purposely abandoned or either left to decay or somewhere between the two, and that they likely were just lost to time and have not been revisited in at least some of the kind of bits of stories and journal entries you're kind of thumbing through. You do find that there was bits of lore about 2 other locations, kind of seats of power of the undead. One of them, which you recognize, listed as the Evan Glacier, was a place that has been communicated to you by one of your party mates once before. I believe, anyway. Could be wrong. Okay.
It has.
Yay.
The second one is the Forlorn Island. That the dead walk freely about the shores, and it is just avoided as a result.
I remember seeing it on one of these maps. Is it on the main map? The Tasha map?
Sorry, Everlorn. Got the name wrong.
Not the Eternal Shadow.
Nope, I was going from memory, so.
Oh, Everlorn Island. It's south of Isle of Eternal Shadow.
Oh, it's tiny. Neat. Which is also near
Relatively.
Duskwoods. Hmm. So we need to just do the entire eastern half of the map. Great.
Don't have to, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't have to.
Hey, your journey is wherever you want to go. Except for one point. That's mine. That's Laban. What does that mean? You'll find out.
I was gonna say.
Okay, let's just move to Emerald Isle and call it a day.
I'm down. Dragons be there.
Oh, damn it.
Drew's like, dragons.
I'm not against.
Dragons, you say?
It's not because I'm like, being against you. I'm just like, I was trying to find a place to go where there's nothing happening.
There wasn't anything happening except for you picked a big happening. Yeah, I got
There's
it.
nothing happening.
There's nothing happening in
except
Coast Room
dragons.
that we know of.
No,
That
we
you know
literally
of.
were
Yeah.
sent there on an errand, which I assumed there was an entire story arc built in that we just avoided.
We never picked it up.
There's
We told
nothing
him
bad.
we would pass through and pick up the item for delivery because we
I didn't know of anything happening in Nova Varna.
And where?
In Nova Varna.
I don't even.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. Actually, I would like to do some research on
There was something down there.
the elves in Milvarna.
It's like the main city that goes.
Milvarna.
Yeah.
Anything to indicate if name Vera, thank you, had gone there, or anything to indicate where there might be someone willing to talk to us Because we know that he went there at some point in the last 60 years. We just don't know if he's still there. So, like, I mean, if he stopped in on his way there and he's like, I'll stop in on my way out, like, check in so that people know where I'm at.
Sure.
Anything like that.
Well, where are you researching?
The Institute.
Institute, okay.
The Cosgrove Institute.
So what happened with the blue people?
Yes. What?
I was wondering, what were you doing at Tough Blue Tufts?
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to check in
Oh, okay.
and say hi and see if everything was okay and
Okay.
any news from Ortharm and how have things been.
Bethrin kind of leads you back into the back, kind of like, what was it, oh god, what's the name that I'm looking for? The sun room, effectively, that she has in the back portion of her kind of leatherworking shop. So she leads you back there. She kind of looks around and she keeps a hushed voice, but she doesn't worry about any sort of walking down beneath into the secret area.
I actually just mind link with her and I'm like, we're safe here.
She just kind of never gonna get used to that.
Yeah, I know. Those people, it's fine. But it's way easier for snooping ears.
You see her just like she's still like nodding and like making all the nonverbal like kind of gestures, but there's just silence between you two. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to see that go on. But as she just kind of thinks and kind of nods and that kind of stuff, she communicates back. Ortharm's gone quiet. Granted, the people that had been there have been quiet for a while, but even those non-directly associated with the Blue Dagger haven't heard much from what's going on there. Which isn't to say it's a bad thing necessarily. It's actually a bit comforting. To hear that there's not much going on with the Crimson Cowl is a bit of a relief, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, but that's as much as she knows.
Okay. Well, stay vigil, or stay, you know what I mean? Stay
Vigilant.
vigilant, that's the word. Stay vigilant. I have a feeling there's a wave about to crest. I don't know the Cowl's direct involvement, but there is a new cult that is gaining traction across Tasia, and they're trying to bring about an entity that could destroy it.
With the Shattered.
Yeah.
We've heard of them too.
Here?
In a place, yes.
Where?
Well, she's not here anymore, but we had word that Harley was working with them.
Yes. Well, hopefully they stay away. But if you hear of any rumblings, send word to my parents. They'll know how to reach me.
Okay. I can. Anything else? Did you need any other words being sent out anywhere? Did you need any word being sent out anywhere else?
No, I don't think so. The trade route in the Torrending Woods might be opening up soon, so that's exciting.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we killed a hag in the woods and opened that back up, so that's nice.
So you have a bit of a trend going on then.
Yeah, we like to kill hags and
Yeah.
other things that are just bad. But anywho,
Good.
yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have anything that you need taken anywhere? I'm not really sure where we're going next, but safe bet we'll return to Inik Taoul at some point.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
Mostly I'm just here to kind of keep an eye and ear out towards the east and see if there are any feelers going out from Ortharm and too. So.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Then I just wanted to, like I said, do some research, see if I could get a bead
Right.
on Barrett.
So trade routes. So from no role involved. You know that there are trade routes and general caravans that are brought into Milvavarna from Milvaen and vice versa. It's kind of the main trade route, both in and out from that city, is Milvaen, Milvavarna. But that is done strictly through a person of elven lineage. People of non-elven lineage cannot navigate through the Calgon Forest. Incapable through some sort of magical means, they always end up either getting lost entirely into the forest, or just somehow end up back at the forest line and they're walking back out of it.
Anything about the regularity? Like, is there going to be one coming soon that we could offer to travel with them, or maybe ask them if we could travel with them, or ask for news of Vareth?
Potentially, yeah. There's generally like once a week major caravan comes in and out.
Okay.
You're probably a few days out from it.
I'll earmark it. Because we're going to be here for a couple days anyway. Should we check in with Seraphine?
Huh?
Should we check in with Seraphine?
Would you like to?
Should we? See if she needs us to crack any skulls. Literally or figuratively.
Figuratively crack skulls.
What?
Well, I guess figuratively cracking skulls would still just like be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
never mind.
getting told off.
Yeah, for sure.
Intimidation.
Yeah, do we have to scare the shit out of any of her recruits again?
Who's Seraphine?
The sheriff.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I have.
The Thanos of this area?
Yes.
She's not Thanos.
The good
She's
Thanos?
more like a one-armed Iron Man.
Iron Man prototype half?
Is it the same secretary guard at the desk?
You know what? As you walk in, you just see,
Yes.
No, if it
My
isn't our
man,
favorite.
what's up?
hi.
Hi.
You ever talk to Seraphine?
Oh, you know it.
Just go up.
Okay.
Did he have an Australian accent last time?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Somebody
Could be
had
wrong.
An Australian accent.
Normally the halflings have the Australian accents. Or New Zealand.
Oh, maybe
They're
that's
from
what it
down
was.
under.
Yeah.
And I get it now.
So,
Just a perky knock on her
Yeah.
door.
she just kind of come in.
Surprise!
Oh, hi. What all are you doing here?
Oh, we needed to see
They just-
Corper.
I guess they just let you in now.
Well, wouldn't you?
Well, no,
They'll let just anybody in here.
apparently.
Could be just some ne'er-do-wells just coming in.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't just let anybody in, but
Well, we're not just anybody.
I was getting to that.
Okay.
So, what do I have the pleasure?
Just passing through. Wanted to check in, see how things were going.
Things are fine, actually. Quiet, surprisingly so.
Yeah, so we're here. Weird.
Hmm.
Not a bad thing, but
No, it's not. We haven't really had much to worry about. Every once in a while, someone comes in that's causing some trouble, but they spend the night in the jail cells and then they're released. So nothing really too much to worry about.
good. Love it.
Last time we were here, we pointed out a couple guards that might be questionable.
Hmm.
If I recall, did you do anything with that, or?
We looked into it, but they turned out to be clean. Figuratively speaking, relatively speaking.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check.
I feel like everyone's a little too calm. I'm paranoid.
She really is Thanos. She
Just
snapped
raise
him
up
out
her
of existence.
Oh. Natural one.
Hmm. She's always been a bit of a hard read.
Yeah.
I will say there was one matter that we were wondering about. Nothing that involved any sort of guards or anything like that, but as I came to understand, there was a bit of a trade route established with some ogres that live north of Milvaen.
Yes.
They were bringing in some sort of resources for Corfer. Something within his arcane practices that I don't pretend to know. But we were expecting a delivery in the past couple days, and we haven't received it yet. Corfer didn't seem to take too much to it, but I appreciate more regularity, and it's a bit of a concern.
You want us to go check?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
If you have the time. I know you're busy, and
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a couple days anyway.
Is there like a simple job board in the town?
there is, yeah.
Like, not menial chores, but
Venturing needs.
yeah,
Yeah, there's that too.
something that like I can get done in an afternoon while he's waiting for his hammer.
Well, we're gonna
We're gonna go see
maybe
Visagor.
Go check on Visagor.
Who's
Make
that?
sure he didn't get taken over by a hag again.
He's the Oni that runs
Hags, friend. Hags.
Oh god. Well, hopefully that means we can kill another hag.
Yeah.
There's always more.
The day's looking up.
the. I mean, if we take the head, you can roll it in this time.
You're like, I am on board.
I'm like excited yet still very upset.
Yeah.
The best idea I've ever had, I didn't get to
Do
do
you have
it.
a backup?
No, he actually hasn't left Corfer's side, he's just staring.
Would Corfer be willing to lend him, like, just a, I don't know, like a +1 battle hammer, whatever you use?
A mall.
A maul.
Great Maul,
Yeah.
Hammer, War.
Great
Balls of fire.
God
While
damn
he's
it.
working, so he's not weaponless.
Well done.
You can ask whenever you
Cool.
go that way.
Cool. Might be worth asking, so you've got a weapon in the interim.
Wait, didn't you have a hammer?
You got those javelins.
Oh boy. Hand axes too.
What do you think, friend?
I mean,
don't
you
want
can
to
also
go
turn into a
battle.
giant spider.
That's
or
true.
I don't know. Actually,
These
the only
fists
thing
are
the only thing I've seen you turn into is a giant spider. I think. I don't think you've turned into anything else since I've
Yeah.
met.
Direwolf.
Oh, it's true.
Oh yes, direwolf.
I can also do a brown bear.
Well-
Some other things too.
We can check in with Corfer and see how he's doing. I don't think we need to immediately go and look into it. It's something we can do probably tomorrow or see however many days it takes for Corfer to get done with them all. It's just something she wants looked into.
If the traders from Milvaen come in and we happen to be out, if you could keep them here, let them know that we're interested in discussing something with them, if they could hold off on leaving until we're back.
I can't disrupt the trade caravans.
I
It's not
know.
really a matter that I have jurisdiction over.
Lock him up.
Outside of potentially, yes, trying
Take
to
them down.
hold them for
Sure.
some sort of suspected, maybe illegal transport means.
We're just
No,
trying to find
okay.
information on a particular elf
Yeah.
by the name of Varath.
Oh. I could hold them for questioning on that for maybe an hour.
Oh, no. We'll talk to Corfer. Maybe he can keep them entertained for a little bit,
All depending on timetables.
being, on the board of commerce.
That would make more sense.
Have some say so there.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. I would hate for them to come and us be out and then they leave, like, ships passing in the night, that would kind of suck.
Hmm.
But I guess we could leave some of us here too.
We could just wait till they come around and come every week.
When was the last time they were here? Do you know?
The trade caravan?
Yeah.
Last week?
Like, they're due any day or, like, they're due in a couple days?
She kind of looks at her calendar. 3 days from now.
Oh, perfect. That's great.
You've got
just-
time.
Yeah, we'll tell Corfer, like, we're gonna go on a quick jaunt. Yeah, it'd be great. Awesome. We'll see if we can look into it for you.
Appreciate that.
Alright, well, if you need anything, meanwhile, we'll be at the Rose.
Okay. I'll be here.
We'll let you know when we find out about the trade route with Visagor.
Thank you. It may just be a matter of me being paranoid, but
Okay.
I-
Never hurts to check.
that's how I feel too. Alright, so as a group leaves from the Timber Rock Barracks. If I remember correctly?
Yes.
Yes, nailed it. So, where do you go? Back to Corfers?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Do we really want this mall?
I don't know what's so special about it.
You'll see.
When I hit you with it.
You'll see it coming as it connects with your head.
It's also very bright.
That's an easy trick.
Harness the power of the moon.
So, as you arrive back in Corfers, you see the door is shut.
The way is shut.
He just stole your moonstone.
Well, he
He's
would say
probably
give us a call when he's done. Or has it been a few hours?
It's been a little bit, yeah.
Nighttime.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just go back to the inn, check on it in the morning.
Okay.
See
Well,
if we
it's
can get you
so
in
it's
with
about
him.
6 now.
Yeah. Let's get some dinner. We'll check on him tomorrow. See if we can get you an interim weapon. We'll go crack some skulls if needed. And
Well, you still have your maul right now, right? He was just breaking down the ore.
That was my understanding.
oh, I thought Corfer had
Steve. I don't think you hand over your maul, you just hand over the stuff for him to start the process of cleansing and then breaking down.
DM friend.
I thought I handed my mall over as well.
Did Corfer?
You get a message.
Yeah, message.
As almost as soon as you start walking away. Hey, you guys coming? I'm still kind of busy back here, but are you coming tonight?
Well, I'm outside right now.
Oh, should have said so. Second message. You see just a stone door fold into the ground itself.
Whoa.
Take it. Was that you? Did you make that stone move?
I think so.
Whoa.
The power of the moon mommy.
Yeah.
New powers.
Are we going in, or are we just gonna stand here and watch you open and close the door?
I'm going in.
So, Dorian, as you lead the way, you walk into the back, and something you had noted. Actually, what's your passive insight?
My passive insight,
Mm-hmm.
11.
11.
Thanks for asking, Tony. It's 19.
Yeah. Well, you aren't the one who he cast sending to.
Dang it.
Okay. You're walking in.
I was
you
hoping
kinda-
I was going to get to use it for once.
Yeah. Noted for, well, I was going to say noted for the future, but I'll forget. So, Dorian, as you're walking in, you can hear this kind of a dull hum to kind of the shop. Just fills the air almost as
Where are these bees coming from?
yeah, well, it's more of like a pulsing like kind of sound. Where it's just it's almost like kind of pulse like effect. And you can see this kind of purplish bluish light coming from the back of the shop with this like at times glimmering of red too. It's kind of like through like the curtains that he has that leads into the back of it. The area that normally doesn't allow people in.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Oh, hello?
You just call out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little busy in the back. You want to come back here pretty quick?
Sure.
Insight.
Yeah, I was about to say.
How are we feeling about that?
What do you do?
We'll go back there.
Okay.
I will run back with him.
Okay. As you both run back, you see Corfer focusing. You see this kind of like pulsing of like arcane power coming from his hand. These like kind of like whitish bluish light focused on this purple barrier where you can see these 3 orbs floating about inside, kind of bouncing off of this like kind of semicircular space that encompasses the stone circles in the floor of the shop. You see the 2 swords and the bow lying on the ground. They're kind of all rattling there. She looks, I'm having a bit of a problem here. There was strength entities within those items, and they're out now. So I need help.
What do you need?
I can release this, and you can try to capture those things, or I can, if you want to try and channel into this too, that may help.
Yeah.
Kind of suppress them. Something needs to happen. I can't keep holding this.
I'll channel in with him.
Can I do anything? I'm technically I have some druid. So I do have some magic.
Sure. So yeah, as you hear all this going on, you guys run back there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
So,
Can we cast against things that are in there? Corfer?
are you, okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that in character now?
Sir?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not probably going to be able to get through, though. You can try it.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to break through what I'm trying to hold up.
What do you need?
Either focusing on this to kind of suppress them, or I can release this and you can attack them.
Which would you prefer?
Let's try and suppress them.
Whatever you think you can do.
We have
I'll try to suppress
we
first.
have multiple people who
How does
use
one
magic.
suppress? How does one channel?
If you want to put some magic into this, that'd help. It seems so focusing.
Just start channeling.
Do I trust what's happening here? It seems very sus. I don't know. I don't like it. I trust
I don't understand magic. I don't know. I just look confused and wait for something to snap.
Yeah, just be at the ready if anything breaks. I guess I'll try to like channel into or try to strengthen what he's doing.
Okay. What specifically do you do? I know this is all kind of in a nebulous space, but looking for whatever you think you want to try.
He said that there was entities inside of the blades and the bow.
Something like it, yep. So, you can see there are 3 what look kind of like will-o-wisps floating about within inside this dome that are all bouncing off of it. Each time it happens, this kind of little kind of almost shockwave comes off of it. One is red, one is blue, one is purple.
I will channel a Rothalium Psychic Lance into it
Okay.
at 5th level.
Okay. So, I need you to make a spellcasting check.
How do I do that?
So this will be basically like your to hit, effectively.
Oh, okay. It's a spell attack.
Yep. Or sorry, no, this would be not a spell attack. This is it's your D20 plus your modifier.
Okay.
But no proficiency.
Correct.
21.
21? Okay. So, as this psychic lance gets hurled into this sphere, trying to pierce through but not actually break the sphere itself, which entity are you targeting?
Is one red and one blue?
It's one red, one blue, one purple.
The blue one.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So, go ahead and make your damage roll.
That is 76. Help me count, please.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 6,
15,
2,
17,
5,
20,
4,
26, 6.
26?
26.
Okay. And what type of damage is that?
Psychic.
Okay. So,
And does it make a saving throw?
does not.
Okay. 76 psychic damage. It is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
So, Ren, as you channel this energy and kind of say the incantation, release the spell, you see this kind of piercing effect hit whatever this kind of blue sphere orb that is floating about and bouncing about. It slams against the side of this kind of semicircular dome. As it almost looks like it gets like impaled and stuck against the orb or the dome, it vanishes and dissipates.
Okay.
So you have one red and one purple one bouncing about still.
Well, that worked.
I'll throw a guiding bolt at 3rd level to the red one.
Okay. First, I need a spell casting.
Yep.
Okay.
Just for fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. 7.
7?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage, and I need a dex saving throw. Let's do that in reverse order. Dex saving throw, then damage.
Okay. 11.
Okay. What's your spell casting DC?
It is my save DC.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, cool.
But 15 after the change. So
Huh?
I had my thing, the D6. So it's still my dex save was 15.
Don't
Okay.
you get a flat bonus to saves also?
That's already incorporated into my
Oh.
DC. I have a +8. I rolled a 3.
Gotcha. So your guiding bolt
Mhm.
ricocheted off the dome and curled back and hit yourself.
That's fair. So that's 66.
You're not able to dodge out of the way in time. Not expecting the effect, unfortunately, to be able to pierce through, but still not being able to react enough in time. It slams right back on you.
14, 17.
So you just see Vidir release this burst of radiant energy, and it boom, slams back against him.
Ow.
I'll try to channel a banishment into the dome against the purple one,
Okay.
if I can. And that's a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So, spellcasting check, you said?
Yes. To see if you can get through it first.
23.
Okay. It's able to get through, yeah.
So it is a 16 charisma save.
Okay. Does fail.
So it goes to if it's native to the plane of existence we're on, it gets banished to a harmless demi-plane for a minute and it's incapacitated. If it's native to a different plane, then after the minute it goes home, and then if I concentrate for a minute it stays home.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. So, as the purple orb, that's one you're targeting, right?
Yes.
It vanishes into nothingness. You see Corfer falter, and the sphere, the dome that he had created, collapses. As you see him look up rapidly, you see the one red one start flying about through the room. Catch it, quick!
Psychic glance.
We'll come back to you. You've
Oh,
already
okay.
done an action.
No worries.
So-
Can I like actually grab it?
If you want to try, sure.
Should I rage to get it? I think no. I think. Watch me roll it that one.
You got this.
Just athletics?
Is it athletics?
I mean, if you're trying to catch it, yeah.
16?
16?
Do I get a bonus from your thing?
You next to me?
I mean, we're in the same
Then,
room.
yeah.
Yeah.
6 so it's a D6.
Yeah, plus a D6.
20.
Okay. So, as your Minotaur hands just reach up and collapse it, as though almost like trying to catch a firefly, you get it in your hands, but you can feel a burning sensation starting to take effect immediately.
Okay.
Take.
Can't melty damage.
Oof, I rolled really well.
Okay.
Hey.
26 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
As you can feel it burning, but when you collapse it, you felt your hands, if you wanted to try to collapse it, you have the ability of doing so.
Just crush it in my hands.
Mhm.
Alright. Sure.
Okay, go ahead and make,
No.
make a Constitution saving throw.
A con save.
Yep.
Wow.
Outside of your ridiculous number, you have a +4.
Absorb its power.
So, +4. So 21.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no, actually, hang on. That's just from the dice and his con.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
actually 30.
Jesus. Okay.
You know,
So-
just barely.
Yeah, I know, it's real close. So as you close your hands, you see this little of smoke come out from them as you take an additional 6 points of damage.
Okay.
But as you release your hands, you see these red motes of energy start to just fall out.
I'll put him in a flask.
Okay. As you look from where the dome had collapsed, there are a few blue motes of energy floating about.
And another flask.
Would you do that purple one?
I banished it, so in a minute,
Maybe.
it's either gonna come back or it's gonna stay wherever it went.
Do you want it cut up like the other ones?
I could stop concentrating and it will come back.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, yeah, that
Okay.
could be something to harness.
Okay.
Quick,
I'll-
you should go grab your
I was
maul
gonna say,
handle,
get ready.
and then your hands will melt around it, and it'll
And
fit
I
perfectly.
Stop
in
concentrating as soon as you're ready to.
And then
I already
cut
had
my
an attack with a
hands
scythe.
off, and
Yeah.
skin just is a little-
Well, so
Yeah,
as you
but
see the
your
purple
hands will be perfectly
orb
shaped.
rematerialize, Rainier, you haven't made an action yet.
Do it.
I don't know what's going on.
Stab it.
So as you heard Daruk basically say that he's going to be bringing back the creature, or the entity, whatever this thing was. You see a purple orb begin to float about the room as the spell is released.
Stab it.
I had a really awesome name for the stupid candy cane, and I forgot what it was going to be.
Diabetes.
I really
That's what it
hope
was.
that this is in character. I have a really
Yeah.
awesome name. It was diabetes.
Diabetes.
God.
And it starts glowing white.
Yep.
I'm going to stab it.
Okay, go for it.
First of all.
Oh
Fail.
no. It looks like a 6.
Oh, that's what I rolled here, too. Damn. That was for the glowing white part of it. And then there's that. And
Oh,
that.
damage yourself?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That's self-damage. Brutal to yourself.
I really need to start
Yours
keeping like a running
rolls
tab
so
on that.
high
Yeah.
on those.
Stop cutting yourself.
Like,
Yeah. I don't think.
the right was probably necessary.
Probably. Well, probably not, but yeah, we'll
Considering that we destroyed these other two pretty easily.
Do your thing.
I don't do magic. I don't know what's going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my bonus action, so I can't.
Well, even if you do magic, it doesn't always work out right.
Do you do magic?
Are you kidding me? 7, 6, I think +7. Yeah, 14. No,
To hit?
7, 6, 13, 20 damage.
Did you hit already?
Nope, I didn't. You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Technically.
18 on the dice.
Okay. So as you
Yes.
pierce this, orb of energy, it's stuck on the end of your candy cane, but it still is there.
Okay.
You should smash it on the ground.
What do you want to do?
I mean, yeah. Whack it against a wall.
I'll give it
Like
to
a
you for
rat.
free because that's pretty great. So as that happens, the orb shatters against the wall.
Nice.
Purple motes start falling.
Collect them.
Okay.
Gotta catch them all.
Yep. So, as Corfer looks. Okay, so that was weird.
3 new flasks for you, Corver.
Yeah.
Thank you for grabbing that.
He takes the 3 of them kind of in one hand.
So what were those?
There's some sort of spiritual essence that were bound into those items.
You can do that.
Hags are weird.
I mean,
Fair.
the Driders were elemental.
Right.
Yeah, that match.
Those.
There was a purple one, a red one, and a blue Drider.
That blue one is a dick.
I don't think I can actually do too much with these. Would you want me to try one of them?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, if you want to experiment.
One.
So, okay. The red one was obviously fire.
Hmm.
I'm assuming the blue is ice.
Hmm.
What would be the purple one?
Please.
Anybody remember?
Well, it was force, I think. Was what the bow one,
Hmm.
the bow drider had. They went force. Because you, which one? You had ice, right? You have ice with the candy cane.
Yeah. Don't metagame it. What do you want?
You have fire?
I have fire.
I also have fire.
He knows what kind of damage.
I have fire, ice, radiant.
I have fire.
We'll do
I have
force.
a lot of things.
All right.
I'm mostly
There you go.
lightning
Why
or
is
thunder.
my
Get to
battery
work on
I
it.
have a whole
dying
second
so fast?
Fire. A little bit cold. Frost.
You good for the rest of it though? No more surprises.
No. Those 3 things came out of each. Well, one came out of each of them, and they were nasty. I got singed up and frozen and blasted a little bit, but I'm all right.
Prestidigitation.
Next time we bring you something like that, maybe we should stick around when you start.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Glad we
It's
stopped by.
I didn't. I had the sphere up pretty quickly, but they got a couple licks in, but it's fine. I can take it.
Do you want those, or do you want us to do something with those other 2?
I can probably work with them.
Free of charge.
Appreciate it.
For tonight's excitement.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to work on them all tomorrow. I'm just gonna probably call it a night for now.
Yep.
We might be going to take care of something for Seraphine. Do you happen to have a decent maul that Dorgirin could have, just so he's not completely unprotected?
Borrow.
Hello.
Borrow.
To
Loner.
borrow. Sorry. Yes, loner.
A loner mall.
Yes.
I can also use great swords and great axes.
Great swords.
You know,
the
I-
best average.
I would say that for anyone other than you all, I would say no. But I think we've worked a pretty good rapport. Which one do you want?
What you get?
One of the 3 you just listed.
You know what? Sometimes variety's nice.
Yeah.
Let's do a great eggs right now.
All
Just
right.
so we're going in the woods. Maybe we'll need to chop some trees.
Chop some heads.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah, we're going to check on Visigour.
Oh. Yeah. You know what? I don't think if I hadn't gotten a shipment from me this week.
That's what Seraphine said. So she asked us if we were around to take a look, make sure
Yeah.
everything's okay.
I didn't really think too much of it. I mean, it's pretty consistent, but at the same time, I mean, a bunch of ogres. Who's gonna mess with them?
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I mean, we owe him a visit anyway. We haven't been out to see him, and might as well go say hi.
Nice. Where this all started.
We've got business with the elfish traders from the Calgan Forest. If they happen to come in while we're out, I think we should be timed right from what Seraphine said of their trade. But if we're not back yet, if you could stall them a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I can do something.
Thanks, Corporate.
Yeah, no problem. Here, he kind of goes back in the shop, where you see there's kind of just like these, there's a few kind of tucked away hallways and stuff. Walks around, comes around back corner again. This big great axe, double bladed and everything.
Whoa.
I think this is probably appropriate. Might size up a bit, but I think it's pretty good right now. It's over to you.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
How's it feel?
It's pretty nice.
It looks good on you. It's not quite
You
right,
missed a chance to say it feels great.
but I like it. It's different.
Because it's a great axe.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about it? You started it.
I did. That's on me.
Well, I'll keep working on the mall and then I'll let you know how everything turns out. But I'll be here. It'll probably be I should have it done not tomorrow, but probably the day after that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Parker.
Sure.
Speaking of weird elemental stuff, have you ever heard or tried to change the nature of an item?
Something like that, yeah. But normally doesn't work out terribly well. Case in point.
Fair.
Can be done though.
That's what I'm trying to work on now, but we'll talk again when we're back.
All right. I'll be here. Well, you all have a good night. I'm gonna turn in. I'll shut the door on your after you're out.
Sounds good.
So.
We'll cross the threshold and I'll be like, good to lock it up, Corver. In the head.
Ah, all right, no problem. And
I did that one.
as the party
No,
heads
no
back,
hearing, your powers are so strong.
this party heads back probably to the Copper Rose to call it an evening, call it a night. We'll pick up next week with the continuation of the adventure, looking into the Hugmouth tribe and seeing what's going on there.
Heck yeah. Heck
Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met the Oni?
No.
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 I mean, we've
Ward's
only met
gonna
him
be
once.
so interested.
Yeah.
We've
For
met
sure.
him twice.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like an Oni. He looks like an ogre.
Nope, looks like a human.
Looks like a human.
It's been a while.
Confused.
Yeah.
But he's an Oni, and he went toe to toe with Corver, which was a sight to see.
They had
I shook Corfer's hand once.
You did.
They did the
That's
what
all I
was
need
it?
to know.
The
The-
Predator. The
No,
Predator.
no, they did the
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
the power.
Dude,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Their version of that.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and call it there. So thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week with the continuation of the adventure of the Moonstone Guard and everything that happens therein. So, all right. Everyone have a good night. See you next week.
Bye.